this button? This is the welcome to Strahd table? Yeah, this is it. Hey, welcome to Strahd, Curse of Strahd, that is, Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition on Tuesday night, November 3rd, 2024. If you don't know where your children are at, they're not here because this is an adult-only conversation. So see yourself out of it. Those are your kids I'm talking to.
Or be one of the cool kids and stay around and listen.
Actually, only kids
Be the cool kid and join the game.
young enough
There
on
you
this
go.
table not to is Valtrix's kids. Everybody else's kids are probably okay because
I remember
they
I
don't-
had to be off TV by the time Mary Hartman came on. I wasn't allowed to watch that, and I've never seen Mary Hartman to this day. So
I
Don't know
have
anything.
stayed up late and my dad did let us watch it and we went to bed.
Nice.
So that's what you missed. You should have went to
corrupted
bed.
you.
You should have just
Yeah.
went to bed anyways.
Yeah.
Because you didn't miss anything.
I used to
So,
sneak staying up late to watch Benny Hill.
Oh yeah.
We only got 3 channels, and we only had one TV in the living room, so we were limited to what
Yeah,
my dad said
Benny
we
Hill
could
was
watch.
above my pay grade.
I'm gonna fall asleep watching the McNeil Air News Hour, and you're gonna enjoy it for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So we went outside and played. We had to be home before my mom worried. Kinda darkish. You know how
Streetlights.
dark. Well,
Well,
no,
streetlights came on.
we didn't have streetlights. It was
Yeah, we had
lived
the
out in
streetlight rule.
We were the second house on the right, and we were half a mile from the main road, so there wasn't too many streetlights. Like, there's a streetlight way down there. Anyway, speaking of streetlights, you guys got a red one for the last fight you guys were in. Run away. So, you find yourself back at the Blue Water Inn. If you don't have that map, well, 3 of you have it, so either I screw up the 3 people that are looking at it, or I enforce it upon the other 2, or I wait till the other 2
Are
find
the
it.
tokens on it?
Yeah.
No. I got it.
Because sometimes when you, as a DM, when you refresh the map to the players, it just goes again. I don't know why. Why does it resize it? I already have it the size I want. It resends it.
What map?
Because the function that they
On the
use
map
to
that your
share that
token's on.
just
Do you know how to
forces
find
it to
your token?
reopen from
Yes,
default.
I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, the men and the separated from the girls in this
Hey.
inn. Because I'm a cat, I'm a sensitive smell, so I'm much better in this room.
I thought I did it
Fair.
okay. Did I fare it enough for you guys? I meant to put Grim on 2 beds, not Sir Sindra Troy, but
Between Grimfoot and Search and Destroys in armor all day. He takes that stuff off.
Oh, Griffith doesn't wear armor.
I know.
We've
But
been
Search and Destroy
walking a
is.
long time too.
Javel the
that
cast
leather.
press the digitation on them every single time they go into an enclosed space. Thing.
It still doesn't help.
He druid
No.
craft, so it smells like flowers.
Yeah. Poof of perfume. Smells like Axe body spray.
Oh God,
Smell like ass.
I thought he said ass too. That doesn't-
Yeah, smells like ass.
So you guys got back to Vallaki late, right? You guys it was late, and you guys just went right up freaking to your rooms, or you didn't, the inside was actually closed down already, like the inn itself. So you just guys went up to your room, and you wake up the next morning, and the magic of D&D, you're fully rested, and some of you have leveled up. I think all of you did, didn't you?
Yes.
None of you were a
Just
tenth
me.
ahead because
Some of us 3 or 4 times.
Some of
Javella,
us
what is your
screwed
passive
up
perception?
and have lost 2 levels because the
11.
DM is almighty.
11. Okay.
I believe in fairness. Go up 3, go down 4. What I was getting at is only one person took a different level in a class.
You mean branched off into a second class?
That's another way of saying it. Yeah.
You're a second-class citizen now.
Yeah. Who was that? Did somebody dip into Warlock? Did they?
You can read the party sheet as easy as me.
Oh, you have all that stuff shared?
The party sheet? Yeah.
On the main tab shows everybody's class, level, stats.
Oh yeah,
everything.
I share all that
Oh,
information.
yeah,
That me as the DM.
yeah. Somebody did dip into Warlock.
They did. 6th level, just barely. Rob's extension is working just fine. Look at that. 2,300, 23,000 to the next level. We knew it was going to outlive him. Now, if it breaks, I don't know. Who we're going to get to fix it? I don't think Diablo Bob will.
Well, considering Diablo Bob practically wrote it for Rob,
What do you
and
mean?
Rob just pretended to write it on stream,
I was there. It wasn't just
copying
Bob.
and
There was
pasting.
somebody else too.
Yeah, I
Like
can't remember who that was.
Rob always
Celestian,
thought
maybe?
it was Celestian, but I don't remember it being Celestian. I think it was just Leroon.
Leroon don't know about coding.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was anybody but Bob and Leroon. So it was Bob.
Yeah.
No, there was somebody else there. Anyways,
Not dissing on Lyroon, bro. If you come by this, we're not. Yeah,
Leroon's
not
a
at all.
self-proclaimed non-code writer. I mean, he'll admit
Yeah.
it,
Yeah,
like the first
exactly.
person. He's like,
He'll tell you
I
straight
know
up.
about the stuff, but I don't type it. He's like me. He's a copy paster.
Yeah.
That's all Rob was. That's all he did. This whole Fantasy Grounds career: copy, paste, copy. Sometimes he had to copy paste, but maybe copy paste Control J, maybe. Sven, Control J is your friend.
That's right.
It's so true. If you do anything in Fantasy Ground, Control J. Just remember that. Control J. There's no one listening to me.
If you're doing
Matter of fact,
conversions, it is your
only
friend.
2 of my players are even on stream, so that's sad. We must not be in combat. They all show up when we're in combat for some weird reason.
I just late getting to the table. I was doing good to get everything up so I could get
I'm
my
kidding.
inspiration point.
It's not mandatory that you're in stream, but it just
Oh, I
much
always watch
better.
the stream so I know what kind of monsters I'm getting ready to face.
You should always have it up, right?
Actually, I just
Or
popped
at
the
least-
chat out. I
At
used to
least
use Chatty,
pop
but
the chat out.
I can't ban hammer.
No, Chatty
when I need
doesn't,
to.
and you can't do other things through Chatty either. Like
No thanks, Chrome. Get out of the way.
most moderation. Also, I just want to point out that the scroll of animal friendship is still in the party sheet for Jabel. I even tagged her name to it, so she didn't forget it was hers.
Yeah, don't forget that.
Pop out, push it.
I didn't want to push it for some reason. Push it real good.
Push it.
Give up on it.
So,
Give up on it.
what are you guys thinking? You guys got read up on your calendar?
Thinking I'm gonna be a big star someday.
You know that I find in the only way to keep up with the calendar is you got to use it like I have been doing it, like pinning it to the message of the day.
Yep.
Then it only gets 1 day behind, or 2.
Well, we may decide just to kind of hang out here in Valaki and drink. Well, we haven't got the wine back here yet.
Thought we had it
Uh,
shipped.
Did you beat the wine back? You don't know. You came in late. You didn't check. You didn't
We
see
should
no
open
wine.
up a brewery since the only thing they have is wine here. We open up a brewery.
Gotta
We
have
can
barley,
make
man.
mint.
Yeah, that's the problem is you have to have the other ingredients. Like a field to grow shit in?
I still have exhaustion on it. What's that?
That's from all
Did
of
you?
us from
Yeah, you
getting our
shouldn't have it.
asses kicked.
Yeah.
Is that I could delete it myself? Yes, you can.
Yep.
Technically, you probably don't have aid on yourself either.
That one I can't delete.
Actually, how long does aid last until you use them? Don't they? Oh no,
I've got
aid. I'm thinking
aid,
temporary implant.
8 hours.
an aura of protection. whatever
Unless
that
he
is.
recasts
That
them,
must be
but-
that's from Caesar or from Search and Destroy.
Yeah, I turned it off.
There we go. I was talking on mute. I cast 8 every morning.
Oh, okay. I didn't delete it on you. Good thing. I was like close. I was like hovering over it.
I was trying to tell you, but I forgot that I was muted.
Why does animal friendship not sound like anything that's friendly? I don't understand. Isn't
I
that
guess
just-
one spell I might have used that in Shult. I might have used it in Shult with my ranger. Maybe.
Unlikely.
Unlikely.
I want to befriend this dinosaur. I don't know. So, hydrate. Thank you. I need it. Ah.
Going to my stream, my hydrate is an entire water bottle.
You have to take
There's
two
I've
breaks.
seen other people stream where they have like a guzzle thing and stuff. No.
You have to guzzle the whole water bottle.
Yeah.
I can do it if
One of
I'm
these.
thirsty enough, but then I would have to pee. So you should have somebody like do a Sven gets to pee chat reward, and unless
Steve.
somebody buys it, you have to sit there and hold it after guzzling all that water.
That's right.
I would get a
As you s-
Gatorade then, because then I could just piss in the Gatorade bottle and solve the whole problem.
Yeah, but now you have a new problem.
On stream.
If I stream when I
What? I can
stream
piss right
on
now. You
DM,
wouldn't see me. I mean, I might be like, but
Well, when you get that little chill at the end,
little shake. Yeah, that's right. The I use depends when I DM anyway, so no breaks needed.
Depends on what.
that's kind of.
When an old person smells like depends.
Let's take a look at your quests. Let's see what you guys want to do. You want to hang out in Valaki?
I was looking at that list. It was quite extensive.
Yeah, let's see if we can clean it up. Bring me wine. Nope, failed it. Bring me Irwin's wine. Nope, failed it.
Well,
Faction.
wait.
Faction.
I mean, what do you mean failed it?
Who's got wine on them? Raise your hand if you got any wine.
I
Thought we
wine.
had it shipped.
That's what you guys keep saying.
Javelda might have some wine down the front of her shirt, but
It's
she
in the
probably
mail.
cleaned it up by now.
I swore I mailed it. Find Angel's bones update. That's completed. You still missing a staff from the Burgermeister's mansion. Recovered a green gems. You got one of 3, so
Missing
Kinda doing it.
staff. Now I thought that was 2 people who worked for them, not missing a staff.
staff.
That's-
The
Staff
people
members.
that
and-
work there, the staff.
Yeah, yes.
Not a stave.
Okay.
So
Recover
where's
the
the
green
other?
gems. Now we failed that.
Where'd
We-
the other
we
gem
got
go?
one.
Because we know the one has a hag. Hag has one, which we can't
We
do.
took the
So
other
what's
one
the other
back.
one?
There's 3. You only
Right,
got
so
1.
where's the third one?
No one knows.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go
You're gonna
find.
find. We're just gonna
Find
wander
the third
around.
one.
Here, green stone. All you gotta do is see something glowing green and go kill it. That's how it happened the first time. The second time you didn't kill it because it almost killed you guys. So just wander around till you see something glowing green and you'll find it.
So we get near, fireball, 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 run away.
Oh, we're just
Come
going
back the
over
next
the
day.
quests, not necessarily picking one currently.
I know.
You guys start talking about Babala Saga, and Grim doesn't want anything to do with that witch.
Oh, you got one to take out.
Nothing to do
Ezek.
with that witch.
Remember, there's a political disturbances going on in Vallaki. Like Lady Fiona Watcher is to take over as the burgomaster, so he could end up, not alive and martial law or something. It seems like very like policey at the moment. Like you had a hard time getting through the gate, right? The guards are all like, "Do you have a pass?" What was it in the terminal? Do you have an appointment?
Grim goes, yeah, I got a pass.
Multi-pass.
No,
Pass that.
do you have an appointment? Did you see the terminal? Has anyone seen the terminal?
A
Is that
long
where
time
he's
ago.
Tom
stuck
Hanks.
in the airport?
It's pretty hilarious, yeah. The Indian
That
guy.
real ending though. And he let out, and he was dead within like a few years, and he couldn't handle living outside.
What? Do what?
The real guy, because it's based on a real person.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And the real guy, when he got out, he did not do well after leaving the airport, and he died.
Thanks for
shortly
that
after.
depressing tidbit. That's...
You're welcome. It fits Strahd.
Yeah. Dream pastries. Oh.
Oh, speaking of dream pastries, I still have some, but I'm trying not to eat them. Drake, do I need to roll anything to see if I can resist eating these, or is it just
Junkie.
more of a role play situation?
I think if you were gonna roll, I would say it would be a Constitution save.
Let's try it.
A 16? Yeah, I think you could resist if you tried.
Yeah, I'm gonna try. I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of them now, but now that I know what's in them, I
So,
try not to eat them.
but dang it, like in the middle of the night when you went to take a pee, she's like, "I'll
Maybe
trade
we can
you
find kids. Just get
one
a goat.
child for a dream pastry."
Well, I don't have any kids. Bugger off.
But there are children all about. They don't need to be your children. But the dream pastry could be yours. Today. The scrumptious
I don't-
flavor.
I don't need any more. I still have some. I'm not gonna eat them. Get out of here. Let me be in
It's-
peace.
Alright, somebody wakes up Rost in the shitter about 2 in the morning, having some kind of weird nightmare about children.
Ah, football practice.
Anybody else want a dream pastry?
There's no way Search and Destroy is eating one of those.
Grandfoot had one.
Grimfoot was addicted to him.
Oh, Grandfoot wasn't addicted. He
I
only
have
had
a-
one.
There's a third party creator that does a bunch of Curse of Strahd stuff, Lunchbox Heroes, and got
Yeah, I don't
kind
need
of a
no
run
stinking
on
dream
there
pastry.
on what happens to parties in the dream pastries, and I'm like, I got a run in total of about 25 now or something eaten. I don't know. You guys are kind of keeping track, right?
How
Grandfoot
many we
starts to
eaten?
eat one,
No.
and then
I
Search
have not
and
been keeping
Destroy
track.
says, "No, I'm not eating that," and then Grandfoot stops, and he rolls a Constitution saving throw.
Those
Didn't
are
he-
bad.
Didn't he already have some?
He
It
had
only-
one, yeah,
Yeah, that's.
and he was gonna have another until Search and Destroy just said they were bad, and
Who's the
Grim
two that are
stopped.
having the dreams? I know it's Ross.
Ross and Relkinia.
Oh, Relkinia.
I've eaten 2.
Relkinia's had a baker's dozen. These are tasty. So, what do your characters want to do?
We should take Isaac out fishing.
In the middle of the lake and then push him off the boat.
All we got to do is take him out. I don't think we could do it in town.
Do we care what Lady Wachter wants?
No.
Yeah, has she offered you guys anything that you want?
I don't know. Did she?
I don't know. Did you ask for anything? You know, if we do what you need us
No.
to do, then I think you guys were offered like free cookies at her tea party or something. No, that was the Burgermeister's wife. I mean, lots of gold. That sounds like a good trade.
She was the one that was not in favor of Strahd, right?
No, Lady Watcher is definitely thinks Strahd might be crummy landlord, basically. But he is still the Lord, and she would not go against him. Since her family's been serving the Bonzaroviches for almost a millennia. Is he talking to the control tower or something?
We're gonna be in the Hudson.
One way. to put
No,
it.
we're gonna be in
He's
the
like-
Hudson.
Yeah. Charlie 27 Bravo 79 over.
He's wanting me to print some stuff so he can color. I told him I can't do it right now.
Well, you don't
Print
want
up
Well,
pictures of
just
search hand.
draw a picture for him. Go, take a piece of printer paper out and draw something here. Go here, color this.
Go to the dollar store and buy a real coloring book.
Yeah.
A white sheet
Cheap
of paper,
mo.
draw a small black
Cheap
dot,
mo.
and say it's a polar bear in a snowstorm.
And he
Yeah.
likes to pick them offline and have me
Draw a
print them
circle
out
on
so
the
he can color
floor
them.
and put him in the middle and tell him to pee in the corner. Entertaining for 1 second.
So, are we really the? I mean, I've never thought, either way on how Grim would be as a hitman type guy. I just don't think there's no challenge in it, and I don't think he'd be interested in that. Taking somebody out seems kind of cowardly, unless it's an even fight or Unless they pick a fight with you. Right.
So
No desire to do that. We need to focus on this stupid green gem.
so there's these three evil
You want to go back to that
hags.
witch? Is that what you say?
There's these
No, I
three
wanna find the
evil
third one.
hags, and they
Okay.
are killing children in the area. Here's 100 gold. Would you go kill them for us? You wouldn't do it?
For 100 gold? No. They make the dream pastries.
No, this is
Yeah.
different three hags. The ones that
Non-useful
make
three
dream
hags.
pastries are some little old ladies. They're not hags.
Okay. Our definition of hag might be slightly different than yours.
Well, you're eating the dream pastries that are made by the three hags that are killing the little children, so how does your character explain it? Hmm?
That it gets her out of this hellscape that she's in.
She doesn't care.
She has spent this entire time
She's like,
searching
they're not
and
real
praying and trying
children.
to get out of here.
They don't have
That is
souls.
her. More important than anything else is getting out of here. She doesn't care about anything else. Are we eating breakfast, or how are we
Yeah, this
talking about
place
this
sucks.
in
Are the tokens locked? You guys are up in your room
character,
when you
or are
wake
we
up.
just BSing?
We can go to the Amber Temple.
Mm,
I think we have a few levels to go before we go there.
There are some locations on the map that we can talk about if you want. But yeah, there's lots of places to go. Are you guys going downstairs, like, and having
Kresk.
breakfast and sitting around the table and kind of role playing this out? This
Yeah.
map that's not quite really drawn to scale, I wouldn't call it. I mean, I guess in 5 foot you could fit 2 bar stools. Just because of our 5 foot square tokens, it doesn't seem the right
Yeah,
size.
you're not in
but
combat when you're
it
sitting
is,
in the bar
right?
stool. Yeah, the 5 feet is because you're moving around within that 5 foot square, not
I
you
know, but
take
the
up
way the
5 feet
game
physically.
mechanics works is you take up the whole
Yeah.
square. Like,
Ross, you would notice that Rakina is slightly more upbeat than she's been as you guys came here. But you also notice, for eating and stuff, that her fur is slightly less lustrous and her eyes are a little bit more sunken in.
Hmm.
like your fur is like looking a little nappy.
Yep.
I thought that was from falling in the water and being all wet. But she hasn't been licking it. Does
Well,
she
I'm
lick
just
her
gonna
fur?
have to. I'm gonna have to get better food. Get some more protein in your diet.
Go eat some werewolves. Protein.
Some dream pastries. So Erwin and his wife are here, and their kids, the Mardikovs, and he's a little happy, kind of in his own way, to see you guys. Erwin, he says, "You have returned."
Yeah, has the wine shown up yet?
The wine? No, we haven't seen any wine. We are just about out.
Yeah, well, we gave him a hand over there, so hopefully the wine will be showing up soon.
It's a special brew too, right?
It's
It is.
It's
I don't
not
know
a-
what it's named, but
it's
It had a
the
bunch of names.
it's the no name brew, or the unnamed. The Great Unknown Adventuring Group. I just thought it was a cool name to come up with a party name and then name it after the party, but that's
The
hard.
Lost Ones.
The don't wanna be here. The wanna be here group. The Dewanas.
There you
Don't
go.
wanna be here. So I'm gonna pull open the Barovian map. And I'm just gonna run through the pins that are on the map, and we can discuss those locations. All right, so you guys have you guys been to Kresk?
Nope.
Nope.
Not even a peep. I thought you guys went up to the gates.
Nope.
We haven't been that far.
Roquina's Sword Coast Sangria, because
You
We're
guys
from the
don't
Sword
remember
Coast.
this image?
Nope, we
No.
haven't been there.
No, we haven't
Nope.
been there.
Okay. So you got to go there, or you don't have to, but that's Kresk. That's way up in the far north.
that toothpaste.
No, it's butt paste. It's a little different.
Butt and butt butter.
Butt paste.
Bicycle riders butt butter.
It's like surf wax. It has a purpose, but only those that use it know why.
We should find that third green thing.
There's
I agree. Rost, you are a worshiper of the deities. So are you. Search and destroy. Have your gods helped you at all? Tell us where to look next.
Yeah, it doesn't really work like that.
No.
It's not just like we pick up the phone and we can. Well, I
Have
don't
you
know what a phone
tried?
is, but um, I can't just get a hold of them. But no. I since coming here, I
it's
haven't
a
really
sending stone.
had a lot
It's
of
just a symbol for
contact.
sending stone. Did you know that?
Yeah, there you go. That's how you use a sending stone.
That's right.
I mean that.
Unless you're the younger generation and then you hold it like this.
Does that mean is that sign language too for?
Torm assists us all the time while we're in battle. Outside of battle,
Is
Yeah,
that why
I haven't
the
heard
hags
anything, though.
destroyed us?
What was that?
Is that why the hag almost destroyed us? Where was his help then?
He was napping.
Yeah, he was he was taking lunch.
He was on
What?
the shitter.
Why couldn't he help her? What's wrong with that?
It about all went down the shitter there. For
He doesn't.
a
He
little
doesn't
bit.
care necessarily who is in the battle, right? He just cares about the battle, I guess.
Yeah, do we have any leads on that third gem? I don't remember hearing anything.
Nothing that I've heard.
Not that I've heard either.
Well, it seems
Well-
like the wine hasn't been delivered. We could go back to the winery and
Why
ask
was
them
it that we
about
went
it.
where that hag was? Didn't we hear some rumor that it was over where that hag was?
Well, that was one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the second gem. But where's the
Oh.
third?
What about that were raven druid that talked to us before we went in there? We never asked her about
I
that.
heard it was in Waterdeep.
We should go there.
That's for a dagger bird. Yeah, I mean, you guys are having this discussion amongst yourselves, right?
Yeah.
You're not talking
What
to
do-
the patrons or the innkeeper or anything like that, right? Okay.
No.
The only thing you guys know is the third gem, the one that makes the Champagne de la Chante has been missing a long time. Like the other two are a recent thing, like in the last, you know,
Well, as small as this region
month.
is, if we did ask, I mean, if we're going to investigate and find out, we're going to have to talk to the locals, and small as the region is, surely somebody's heard something about this green seed stone thing.
You're finding that there's not a lot of travel so much in this little valley as you think. Kind of hampered
Yeah,
by, vicious wolves and monsters and stuff in the woods.
Vicious canids.
They need to get out more.
Unfortunately, not everyone's a super brave adventurer type.
Snozgozzlers.
Do we know how long the third gem has been missing?
Oh, a long time, but no, you don't have any details.
Just a long time. Okay.
Subjective. You're holding your breath a long time could be 4 minutes. You're planting a garden a long time could be a year.
You can also
What?
drag out the word long time, because that's what was in the chat text that was provided for the players. Long time, and it sounds longer than it actually is, but I don't know how you guys want to take it, but you do not have an exact amount of time. Your characters were never privy to that.
We could go ask our buddy Strahd. I mean, we're on a speaking basis now, right?
Probably in his castle.
Strahd has no clue when that gem went missing and no care. Why does he care? What does that have to do with him?
Just one more treasure to
He
steal.
doesn't drink wine, you
There's
fools.
people.
Yeah, but it
He
hurts
does
the population.
Makes his victims taste
Makes
better.
everybody miserable.
occasionally it's hard to suck blood up when it's bubbly, so that's why that one's been missing.
Yeah, it makes him lightheaded
So,
when he...
I don't like the champagne du l'Estant. It makes your blood too frothy.
If you've got
Tickles my nose.
air bubbles in your
Got air
blood,
pockets in
that's
them.
pretty serious.
Yeah.
You get air in the brake line. You get air in the brake line. It doesn't go well.
That's not a coffin he's sleeping in. That's a damn, what do you call him? A
Hyperbaric chamber.
hyperbaric chamber, yeah.
It's a vodka tank. A vodka tank. Vodka? I think I'm saying
Yeah, from
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Luke. On Hoth.
What's happening?
What was that Lake Baratok that we...
What's that Lake Crest?
Lake Baratok? You guys, Lake Baratok, there's a tower there that Van Richten uses to hide out in.
Van
Right.
Richten's tower.
We were
Maybe he
supposed
knows
to
where
go
the green gem is.
That's
get
what I was
some,
going to say. I don't think
spell
we've
books
asked
over
him.
there, right? Some ancient wizard spell
What?
book that died some long time ago. Javelda's just wishful thinking right now.
Well, I think you were privy to that the tower used to belong to a wizard named Kazan.
Right. And Javelda just keeps wishing that there's going to be, spell books left over. For no apparent reason.
Did she talk to what's in the tower with Van Richten or anything? No? Okay. I know what's in the tower, so I don't know what you know.
If she knew that Van Richten was from there and that it had housed the wizard, she would definitely ask about it. But I don't remember that we role played that.
Let's go there and chat him up.
Gorvidal, 47 months. What's up, peeps? He says. He's hiding out in chat.
Nice.
A wizard tower
like a good-
definitely would be on her list of things to visit. So
Yeah.
she knows it's a wizard
So-
tower. So
If we're
That's on
going to
Javelda's
Kresk,
list.
we could stop by Baratok on the way.
Let's go.
now I don't
Yeah.
know. You also have like all of you probably have a werewolf or something quest, right? From the beginning.
It's true.
Yeah, yeah. I got, but I have to bring a werewolf head back. So
What you
unless
first
I'm
have to
getting out of,
find one, don't you?
You have to find
yeah, but you
kids,
first got to
but I
know
think
how to get out of.
somebody ate them. A pastry.
I gotta find a den.
You know where the den's at.
Yeah, Van Richten told us
It
where the
actually
werewolves were.
overlooks Lake Beartalk. It's right there. The den is in this hill that overlooks the Beartalk. Scarlet Watch, subscribe with Prime. What's up?
Nice.
So you know the werewolf den is over here. You know the tower is on a peninsula, a semi-island out on the lake. And you also know that there's a city up here named Kresk. You also know there's a ruined mansion right here called Argavostalt that is used to be the Order of the Silver Dragons, like the only dragons that actually are known to exist. Because remember there are no red dragon, red dragon here. There's only silver. So that's up in the towards the in the mountains, sort of. Whereas you guys know that there's a green gem there, you just are too weak and lame to go get it. You're hoping you'll trip over the one that's been missing for a while. And what else do you guys do?
So we'll head to the lake.
Party Cove it is, man.
Yep, let's go to the tower. Find out if he knows anything about this green gem.
Do they sell any kind of fishing gear here?
In Velaki? Yeah. Oh yeah. They fish a lot in the lake.
Oh, never mind. I have fishing tackle already. So
We've actually been
let's
on
go.
the lake.
I'm ready.
You actually went fishing on the lake. You caught a little of a Velikian girl.
Pulled out a kid.
Another dream pastry. Let's go back to fishing.
So how much time are you guys going to spend in Veliki before you guys leave? Velaki. Like you guys just
None.
wake
We're
up,
leaving
okay,
now.
let's go. Like 8 o'clock, 8:05, let's leave.
Yeah, after
When is the
breakfast,
gates
after we eat
open?
breakfast
Yep.
and talk it over,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
figure out what we're gonna do for the day.
You talk to Erwin and tell him there's some wine coming.
Yep.
And
Put up our out of office message with the
he says,
innkeeper.
you spoke with that old crone at the winery?
Easy.
Javelda's not that old.
Hey.
Treat your father with respect.
He was pretty cool.
He says, you have discovered me. He is my father. But we've had a falling out some time ago.
Because you
He's
pissed in the
also-
wine vat, didn't you?
In a way,
That's okay. I did too. While I was
apparently
there.
I am responsible for losing the green gem.
Which
Oh.
one?
Some 10 years, 6 days, 4 hours ago. Now you know.
So where'd you lose it?
He says, I didn't lose it. That's what my father thinks. It was me. I didn't have
Why
any.
does he think that?
I was just supposed to be awake and watch out for things when it came up missing.
You were drunk?
I might have
Can I
had
insight to see if he's telling the truth?
Sure. Wouldn't the insight tell you if he's lying though, not if he's telling the truth? I don't know how it works.
It's magic. It's a roll lie detector test.
You don't think he's telling a lie?
But maybe not the whole truth.
Maybe his side of the truth?
Describe
It's like the news, right? It's not
how
about the
you
truth anymore. It's just
lost
about being
the gem.
first. That's the way the news works now.
First to publish, not first to
Yeah,
be correct.
yeah, no, we don't have to be truthful. We can slander anybody we want. We just have to be first. That's what matters.
And print a retraction later in small
Yeah.
print.
Well, we can't get in trouble because the people that own us are telling us to say it. The politicians.
The rich people that own the politicians anyway.
This is, yeah. The rich people that own the politics, exactly.
The
You know what those are called?
Illuminati.
Lobbyists. Those are called lobbyists.
Oh, that's
no,
where
they're
a
called
lobbyist comes
oligarch.
from, an Illuminati, Illuminati.
See, that's why
Illuminati.
Barovia is such a great place. There's one guy in charge and they all know it.
There's no confusion about
You
the
don't
power
vote.
structure.
You don't. If you don't like it, guess what? You just come back as somebody else. That's it.
All right, I'm sold. How do I get there?
Sounds like Russia.
All you have to do is be at a certain place at a certain time, and you're magically whisked there. You're still looking. Your character's still looking for a portal, right? That's what his faction is reporting, that there's some kind of portal here.
Right, so we head out.
I want this guy to tell us what he knows about losing that gem before we head out.
All he knows is whoever wrote this damn module left the thing completely out, 100%, other than it's been missing for 10 years, and that Irwin was on watch when it went missing. So it's totally up to me. So what do you guys think happened to it?
I think it's in his pocket and he forgot, and
You
he's just
think-
been wearing the same pants for 10 years.
You think,
Isn't good old trusty
you think Irwin
crusties.
did something with it while he was drunk? Like, I'm gonna put
Yeah.
it up on the shelf up here.
I forgot about it.
I forgot about it. Is that what you think?
I'm
It's
gonna
sitting
put
in the
this-
closet somewhere?
I'm gonna put this somewhere where I won't forget where it is.
Right. It's like
Been there,
stuffed in the
done
end of
that.
a wine barrel in the basement.
Painted it brown, threw it outside. Looks
There's
like
a
every other
cork
rock
in his
on the ground.
pocket where there's a cork in the. We only found this cork.
Javelda,
So
do you know illusion magic?
Not a whole
Invisibility,
lot.
maybe?
I know a little bit.
So I'm going to try to form and I make your face appear before us using minor illusion and get some pointers and tips on how to make it better and what to do and how to make it look more believable.
We're kind of like anime right now.
It's just-
Yeah.
when you use the
Two-dimensional.
verbal
Humans have two
component,
eyes, not three.
and only
5
five
fingers,
fingers,
not 7.
Not-
Now you know how to really see you. Oh no, this is somebody else.
she keeps screwing up the
Not you.
verbal components because she keeps rolling her R's. Damn it! There's no roll to it. So Irwin tells a tale of it was 10 years ago, and he was at the winery, and he was on watch, and in the morning, he was the vines all shriveled up over there, and when they investigated, the gem was missing. The the green stone was missing.
Do you know if the druids were around at that time?
The the druids that you guys encountered have been around Barovia for a long time, but not like they are now, like grouped up and making rituals and stuff like that. They never were any kind of organization. They were just weird people in the woods. Now they're organized and doing rituals like you guys are explaining to them what happened. Like they used the original green stone to make a big statue that would have
Effigy,
started
whatever.
moving. You don't know what was going to happen because you guys burned it down before it did anything. But the second one made a big ass tree come alive with a HUD on it, and it punched pretty hard. Good night, Christopher. No, is that not
No,
him?
that was
I
Hiromi.
saw movement.
Yeah, that was my wife.
It was just a blur. I thought Christopher was coming in.
Yeah.
It's a little early though. No, it's about
Yeah,
right.
he's
It's been a while for
getting
Drake,
ready.
so you had to excuse him. He gets it mixed up sometimes.
What were we
Well,
talking about?
I'm gonna ask him. Did anybody else know about the gems? Like, who knows about them? That's how your winery works.
Now or back then? Is that what you're asking?
Well,
10 years
back
ago?
then, trying to figure out who might have taken it.
I think it was the werewolves.
He looks over at his wife. She knew. She's like, I didn't take it. A couple of
Were you there?
a couple of the family members.
Who would have profited from this missing gem?
Somebody.
Yeah, was there like a witch of winery at the time?
He's like, well, it's the most significant of the three magic stones. It would be more powerful than the other two. So
Maybe it's used to make pastries.
maybe he doesn't know. I think it's sitting on a shelf somewhere. That's all. That's why I went to the privy
You
and
know,
I wiped my ass, and it's down there.
I dropped it.
Right?
Do you have a picture of it? We can locate object and wander around looking for it.
It looks like
Yeah,
the
are
other.
they all?
It looks like the other two, so you know exactly what it looks like because you
Okay.
actually held one of them, the first one.
So are they all close enough that in the way they look and function that we could use locate object?
So would locate object work on, let's say, a bowling ball?
I don't know.
Like
Yes,
it would
it
work
would.
on a specific bowling ball, like one that has a rose inside of it and has JBW initialed on the outside. But would it
The
locate
spell
any bowling ball?
the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a
Yeah.
certain kind of apparel,
So there you go.
jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon.
Or 3 magic gems.
Or a specific object known to you.
Right.
I would say locate object is enough to get a general idea. So what do you want to wander around the Wizards of the Wine going, it's got to be in the privy. It's coming up. Who's going down there?
Javelda.
Well, I'm gonna have to gain a level first.
I'm going to
So-
mage hand my way
or-
to
or
the bottom
find a
of the
scroll.
privy. Ew.
I can cast it after a long
perfect.
rest.
I just want to point out that if you use your mage hand to claw through the privy, it is not going to be invisible. I'm just pointing it out.
Temporarily.
Correct.
Unsummon it, let it all drop, resummon it.
I think for a while it's gonna be stained for a little bit. It's gonna be
Man,
you're gonna
that's
see it a little
Stained
bit.
brown.
this
You're not gonna see
conversation
it as
just
much as the odor is gonna
stinks.
linger off of it.
That's right.
The magical
It's
ball of
invisible, but
stench.
you can smell it. You know where
Oh,
it's
good.
at.
Well, I can fly it right into the werewolf's nose. It'll distract him.
I think you could like run in and go, "Dirty Sanchez, Dirty Sanchez," and no one knows that.
Dirty Sanchez.
All right. Well, next time you long rest, let's keep an eye out. Then we'll locate
Yeah.
object and see.
Long rest. You guys
mean,
don't have to
it's
leave
kinda-
Valaki. You have rooms. You
Yeah.
guys are in the hurry to go to the tower.
So if we drink all day, we can take a long rest, right?
Yeah,
No
you can't
wine.
spend all day drinking if you don't start in the morning. So
I don't care how many days you guys spend here. I mean, if you guys spend like more than 4 days, though, stuff's gonna happen.
But we can at least rule out the town. If we wait one day, locate object, and we can at least rule out it's not in this town.
We should be able to make it to the tower and back in a day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Well, it lasts a
The
day?
lake.
An 8 hour? What? How long does it last?
Locate objects 10 minutes.
It only lasts
10 minutes, has a 1,000-foot range.
But you can
So that
cast
should
it as a
easily
ritual,
cover the whole
right?
town.
No,
No.
it is not a ritual.
No. Of course they wouldn't let that be a ritual. What kind of monkey fuck?
And would it see inside of a little chest?
As long as
Can't
it's
locate
not
an
lead.
object if it is. Yep. If any thickness of lead blocks a direct path, that's the
But
only
lead's the only exception.
exception. Yes.
So wood, any other metal, any other anything.
So most likely, if somebody was trying to hide it, would be the only reason it would be behind lead, right? It wouldn't be on accident. Like I
they
accidentally
knew
dropped
that.
it in my lead shoebox under the bed, right? Somebody purposely put it in something that's being hidden by lead, right?
Yeah.
Strahd's lead coffin.
Now, of course, if non-detection was on it or things like that as well, but yeah, I think you guys are pretty confident that you could walk around town with this forked twig, get a bunch of strange looks,
Your
And-
dowsing rod.
and rule out that it's not in Valaki if you spend another day here.
Yeah. It seems worth it, right?
Yeah, why not?
Check the whole town off the list.
So you got a
Or-
range of 500 feet.
Or we could
something
do
like
that the next
500
time we're
feet?
in town, and we'll go
1,000
hit.
1,000.
Thousand
Or
feet.
somebody does have it in Valaki and they have it in something that's got lead,
In which case, we won't find it anyway. So
right? So,
Yeah.
whatever.
But
But Javelda would suggest we go to the lake first, and then when we come back to rest in Valaki, we get the spell and then search around for it.
Which is what I just said.
I know.
I agree. Let's do that.
That's why I'm
yeah, but
repeating
Go to
it.
the lake.
Hey, you know, I
the
think
party
we should
leader,
go
so
to
it doesn't
the
matter until
lake.
she says it. What happens, right? Is that what it is? She's like,
So
I'm
we'll
in
go to the
charge.
lake then.
She
That's a
stands up
great
on her
idea.
chair. I know
As soon
you
as we
said
can
it,
get Javelda to leave the tower.
but I'm just reinstating
That's
that
neither
that's
here
what
nor
we're
there.
doing.
We might be spending the night at the tower if it's up to Javelda.
hmm
We might be.
In which case, we can rule out the tower. Even
There
better.
you go.
That's right.
Cast it once there, come back, cast it here. You can clear up 2 places.
Perfect.
All right, so as you're leaving town, Grimfoot trips over a small box that's made out of lead, and inside is the stone. I don't know what. How the fuck does that work? No, I'm kidding.
What? Oh, okay.
Scarlet Witch subscribed with Prime. Did you announce that earlier?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes, you
Scarlet
did.
Watch. Okay, I missed it.
we were here. I don't know where you were.
I'm mentally somewhere
So what?
else.
It was hidden in a box in the middle of the road. Is that what
It-
you're
No, you guys find a trinket.
a
A
trinket?
trinket.
A green gemstone trinket.
Or you guys find
Blinsky toy.
a small worn book of children's nursery rhymes.
Written by Blinsky.
It's the dark version of the Grimm's tales. The twisted versions.
What does it say?
Party sheet. Here, I put it in the party sheet for you guys. I didn't make this stuff up.
Paper's only good for one thing as
I
far
just
as Grimm's
looking
concerned.
at it like, good lord. He had to make this whole table up. 100 items. Huh, there's actually some cool stuff on this list. All right, so there's 2 trinkets because I want to roll one more time. There's 2. There's 2. And the second one is a pouch made of flesh with a sinew drawstring. Nice.
Nice.
Doesn't necessarily
Get your
mean
pound
it's
of
human.
flesh.
It's
Don't ask.
We
Don't
werewolf
tell.
flesh.
Do you want to use nature on it to see what kind of flesh it is?
What is it?
Try,
It's a pound
try
of flesh?
tasting it. Pound of flesh.
Pouch of
Hairless
flesh.
cat.
A
With
pouch of flesh. A
sinews,
flesh
drawstring.
made. Okay. A pouch
So
made
if
of flesh.
it's
All right.
flesh, so it's not been through the leathering process, so it's just raw meat.
Okay.
It's got an odor to it.
Seems like that's not going to last very long as a pouch.
Well, it depends on what you want to keep in it. I could
Take-
think of a couple.
Take a
of things.
don't
steak
think
and
that
pound
was
it
the-
thin and then
I
sew it up.
I don't think that was the author's intention that it's just a hunk of flesh. I think he meant it's like,
Hollowed out.
it's not leather, meaning it's made
I thought
out
it was
of
Pouch full of flesh.
people
a pouch
flesh,
of flesh.
is what I think he's referring to.
People skin.
Yeah. It's made out of people flesh.
So it
Not
is.
such a
Skin
It
good
is.
one
doesn't
of
leather
those.
very well. It's too thin and brittle.
Yeah.
That's yeah,
You
that's
barely make.
Ugly little hairy
paper out
things
of
on it. And, yeah.
why do you think
Yeah.
someone disposed of it? Like stupid thing.
Perfect
Keep-
size for a little green gem, though.
I keep losing all my Strahd coins out of this thing. Only the Strahd coins fall
Just
out.
they keep
That's because it was
falling
made out
through
of
the
butt
puncture
crack.
holes on the neck.
Did you
neck
say the
hole.
pouch had hair on it?
It does.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
butt
and a
crack has
tattoo.
hair on it.
You think it could be a? You think it could be a rooster? Maybe
Tramp stamp
rooster
tattoo.
flesh? Is that elbow skin? You don't know. No one's taking them.
So we're going to the lake.
Should I roll again?
I don't want anything to do with those things.
No, we're just. And where did we find them? Like laying on the table in the tavern, or
You
what?
guys
You
know you
found
guys
'em.
left Valaki and you're
I
traveling
tripped
for
over
about
the-
an hour, and somebody, of course, didn't listen and used the facilities before they left, and had to go to the bathroom. Who's drinking a lot of water?
Every night before bed, Javelda will read Grimm a bedtime story out of this book. Children's nursery rhymes.
Nice.
Okay.
And then
now
he'll eat
Gr-
his pastry and
great.
go night night.
So they're
Grimm is-
always
Grimm
nursery
is taken to
rhymes
this.
about
Jack and Jill.
dramatic events in the past. So like Ring Around the Rosies and
Study it for
those kind of
clues.
nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
Most children's nursery rhymes are creepy, anyways.
So
Oh, the
So-
original Grimms are all dark.
It
Yeah.
So you're
won.
telling
It
me that
They were
Jill was a
real
pretty
dark.
mean bitch, huh?
Oh yeah.
You especially know the Freddy
Kicked old
As I
Krueger
put in
Jack's
the
one.
ass
chat,
right down the well.
The first one's
That's my
the
kind of
Freddy
woman.
Krueger nursery rhyme. Freddy's coming for you, too. And two, you better lock your door. I don't remember all of them, but there's.
You better not say it, Drake. You're at home by yourself, man. Don't
That's what I'm
say it.
saying. I mean,
Don't say
I
it.
was
You
not
he's
don't
that
got
want
a
to
much.
remember that
protective
one.
guard dog with
I
him.
watched
He's
all
all
these
right.
movies where people were like too stupid to run, right? Oh my God, let's go to the barn. Oh my God, let's get in the van. It won't start.
Like
When do
every
we get
horror
in the
movie
running
trope.
Have you
car?
ever noticed this guy's slow as fuck? Like,
Let's split the party.
just run away
Well,
from him. But
Even when the house tells them to get out, they don't leave.
but
Yeah.
then now this guy gets you in your sleep. That's what creeped me out about Freddy, right? You can't get away from him. Just don't fall asleep. What?
Freddy was creepy, man.
Yeah.
Freddy was a creepy thing in the day.
All right, so
The
you
original
guys,
had me for a while.
you guys are making your way. You go across the old Luna River again.
I know
Why
her.
wouldn't we turn north?
Doesn't that turn like really difficult travel and is longer? That was my memory. Was that path was really
Yeah.
not clear. So
Okay.
a shorter
Well, we had
a shorter time to go this little segment
we had the
than it would be
wagon
to
too
go.
last time.
That's
the
true.
horse.
That it may
Yeah,
that may not
that's
be
true.
the case anymore. I don't remember this path
Yeah.
was.
wait, you guys,
I think we took the
ding,
road.
Wait, where is it?
In case you didn't
Confused.
see
Where
it.
is it?
I think we took the road because it was like muddy or something, and we had the horse and wagon.
Yeah, we didn't want to.
Let's see. The old Salvatros, which runs northeast to southeast between Valaki and Kresk, is generally level. About a quarter mile along the northeast branch, an arching stone bridge crosses the Luna River. The northwest branch of the crossroad climbs gently, becoming a dirt trail through the woods within a half mile. It merges with the old Salvatroge again after a couple of miles, but not before sprouting a branch that leads to the tower on Lake Baratok. The southeast branch winds gently towards or downward as it follows the river into the valley. And then the trail eventually ends in the mostly abandoned riverside burg of Barres. That's where you guys were yesterday. So no, the path that you guys are thinking of is here. That you guys are thinking of, I think. Like way over to the east. The one that goes beyond the Tezer Pool where you went to see Lady what's her face? The sightseer lady,
Madame Eva.
Madame Eva. Yeah, thank you. Remember you guys you couldn't cut through that way. I think that's what you're thinking of because you guys haven't been. No need for you guys to go that way, right?
There is now.
Yeah. But
No, we're walking anyway, so we can
yeah,
handle
there's
a dirt trail.
dirt road, or even if you gotta like
Yeah.
do a little climbing or whatever, it shouldn't be a problem for any of you guys. Except unless there's an encounter exactly at that moment that you're doing something dangerous, which there isn't. So yeah, so you guys dilute. So let's take a look at this. This chapter 11 is where this is at. Not necessarily in the order that you should do these.
What does that big sign right there by the tower that says Chapter 11 mean? What does it mean?
You must be this level before entering.
If you don't want to pay any more of your bills.
So you
Chapter
come
11.
up to a cold mountain lake enclosed by misty woods and a rocky bluff. Thick fog creeps across the dark, still waters. The trail ends at a grass-covered causeway that stretches 100 yards across the lake to a flat, marshy island with a stone tower on it. The tower is old and decrepit, with collapsing scaffolding clinging to one side where a large gash has split the wall. Time-worn griffin statues, their wings and flanks covered with moss, perch atop buttresses that support the walls. Parked near the base of the tower, within sight of the entrance, is a barrel-top wagon spattered with mud.
I want to ritual cast detect magic, just so I can see what's going on.
Oh, you're
I'm
good
gonna look
ways.
at the wagon.
You can do that when you get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
It's only 30 feet, right? And it lasts
Um,
10 minutes. I got the general idea.
It's 60, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
Is
I'm
it
gonna go
60?
check out the wagon.
Nope. 30 feet of you.
All right, so the tower. Let me finish describing all this before you guys go running off. The tower's like 80 feet tall, and it has, like it looks like 4 levels to it from the way it looks. It has a. It looks like the roof it's a slate roof, and it still looks intact. You can see that the second and third and fourth floors, they have arrow slits that are only 6 inches wide and about 3 feet tall. You can see the shadow of the depth of them. They're pretty deep, so this tower is pretty thick in depth. The wall thickness. The tower's uppermost level is actually bigger than the levels below it, so it overhangs. And the below the overhang facing down, there's actually arrow slits too that face down. So this tower looks pretty defensible from the distance. Remember, you're on the other side of this 100-yard stretch of land that goes out to this island, right? That's in the complete open. This tower looks like it was built here to be very defensible. Only
Were we
one way
not
to get
invited
across
here?
to it. Say again?
Were we not invited here? Weren't we? Didn't he tell us where we could find him later, Van Richten or whatever? What's the name he was going by? The carnival dude traveling.
Yeah, that guy.
That guy.
Uh,
Because we don't want to go, hey, Van Richten, we're here.
Rictavio?
Ricavio.
Rictavio.
Ricky Tiki Tavy.
Ricky Tiktavi.
Ricavio.
Ricky boy.
Shout out his name. Rictavio, are you home?
I see the tower,
Hello.
upper tower, must see. All right, let's see what kind of images we have. What do we got? Image. All right, so this is an image I found. This isn't part of the module, but so you guys can get it. I mean, you don't have these exact details, obviously, but as the players, you can get a general idea. Pretty cool looking tower, huh?
Mm-hmm. 4 floors, it looks like.
I mean, you don't know what's inside, obviously, but
We see there's a bed.
right, is
And
that
a
a treasure chest?
trapdoor.
Okay, we just got to go to the 4th floor and teleport out. That's it. Let's do it.
Some ropes and pulleys. Who
Dim
knows
door,
what those are
in
for?
and
Is
out.
the
We're done.
scaffolding there
Yeah,
on the
It's
outside?
yes, and the big gash is there too. It doesn't look like it's been worked on in a while.
I want to check out the wagon when we get a chance.
Yeah, same.
All right. Well, there is a battle map.
It's a
I like
big
that
ass
they
wagon.
changed the name from battle map to players map. Because
Yeah, it's like 18 foot
you're
tall
just
wagon.
assuming that I'm
Right.
just gonna have everyone have a battle,
Fucker's
right?
freaking taller than a semi.
It's like
What's
a
that?
double-decker bus.
The 20-foot tall wagon.
Yeah, there
It's
is a
just a
big
lot
wagon.
closer to
Oh,
the artist than the tower.
the artist drew it
Perspective.
All right,
really 3 inches tall.
You guys aren't this close yet, but I'm putting you on a map. Oops. I think. Yeah.
Oh, the wagon is that close to the thing. Okay.
The wagon is right outside the front door. Yeah. Of the
Yeah,
tower.
Grim moves as far away from that wagon as he can get.
Like I said, you guys aren't even on the island yet. I'm just putting your token so you can see the map.
I just this wagon left me with bad nightmares for a long time.
Here, I'll unlock your token so you can kind of move around the map and get a general look of the area. Like
When did we
around
run
the
into this
backside
wagon?
or whatever.
No, I was kidding.
Marbania's talking about
Sven.
he played in Veno's campaign,
Metagaming it.
Oh.
and he personally has nightmares. His character is long dead, so
Oh crap! Bunch of mouse errors.
are you clicking on your mouse button too much?
No, I was
I
trying to
got a bunch too.
move Javelda, and it was behaving weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All of
mine
you
too.
are having weird errors?
Yep.
I don't have errors, but it's when I grab my token,
No.
it moves. And it's
And it's offset from where your
Offset.
mouse is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I noticed that in Savage Worlds today
Oh,
too
oh
when I
yeah.
was prepping for.
Same here. Look at that. My hand is like to the bottom left.
yes.
But did we always have that little hand like that?
Yeah, as you're moving, as you're dragging,
Yeah.
it's just
I never-
normally
It's usually on top
overlaid
of
on
your
top
token,
of your
so you
token.
don't see it. So
Right.
now it's to the side. Maybe that was done intentionally.
Yeah, it's a feature so you can see your
I
token.
think Carl did it so you could see his nice handiwork on his hand. I don't know. I was moving Jabelda, so you can put your token where you like. Well, where it's at. Is this turned off? Let me I wanna Okay. Is that better? You can see the
Oh no, I just had an error. I tried to move my token and
Does the
Same.
same. And it's not the end of the world. It's
No,
still
yeah,
I didn't mean your
that's
token.
the
I meant
mouse
the
update
wagon.
thing.
You could see the terrain was turned on the. Who
Yes,
put terrain on the
you can see-
wagon? Why would you do that?
Yes.
I don't.
because you can't
because you
walk
can't
through
see on
it.
the other side of it.
It's
Can you
tall.
still see it though?
Yes.
What if Strahd was
Does it
hiding
just
on
look
the other
normal to
side?
you guys? Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
It had a
Does
big
now, yeah.
freaking Christmas tree on top of it. That's why I turned it off. Terrain Christmas tree.
What is this big NESW on the ground? Neswa was Nes.
All right,
I think it's an arcane circle.
So you guys are gonna cross
Oh.
over this 100-yard thing towards this tower, just
Yeah.
together.
Yes.
We were invited.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't see any movement. You don't see any horses. You don't see anything like that. And
I'm watching
Javelda, when you get within
lights.
30 feet of that wagon, it's magical.
Magic wagon.
Yeah.
It's the magic school bus.
I I presume there are no animals attached to it.
On the magic
No, you don't see
bus.
any animals.
Magic bus.
Okay.
I want to yell out
Uh,
Rectavio's name.
Is there weeds growing up around the tires and things that look like it's been used in a while?
No. It looks like it's freshly been left here. Pretty
Okay.
recently. Give me a
Is it
survival
Rick
check.
Tavio's wagon?
No, this wagon doesn't. I mean, it has a general kind of like
Vistani
style,
look
kind
to
of
it?
like that, the gypsy-looking wagony kind of thing. But no, this wagon doesn't look anything like
I want to get up
that one.
there
Do we
and cast Identify on the wagon.
do we
What does this
have
wagon identify as? Buick?
an image of it? It identifies as maybe.
A Mercedes?
They, them.
No, maybe. Depends on.
Please.
Nah, it's just a Cybertruck.
So it's totally confused. And useless.
It
I
looks
just
like
heard about one of those bought in
looks like
Canada
this.
and it died the first big winter snow they in the cold.
I gave you a quick peek at it, but you can't look at the inside.
It's got treasure inside.
Did
I
you
saw
see
it.
it? So treasure.
Yeah, I saw
So
it.
it was 20 feet high.
Yeah, that sucker's huge.
Yeah, it's big.
It's like got a
survival
sleeping
check.
compartment upstairs.
Yeah, well, Kenya, you look around and you determine that this wagon was pulled here by horses, and now the horses aren't here, and you don't see that they left.
Is there any horse droppings heading
No.
away?
Okay, I'll walk to the front of it
Like-
and see. Do they feel like they're invisible, or
He
I'll sniff and
False.
smell?
falls through where he thinks the horses are at. No, you don't smell them or sense them or anything.
This wagon is relatively fresh. Probably came here within the last day or two.
What's in it?
You smell like paint though, like from the wagon. You're like fresh paint.
Well, it's probably Rictovio's wagon, right? I mean, who else would it belong to?
Is there anything
You-
under the wagon?
Like it's like covered in mud. The wagon is. It's got it sports a fresh coat of purple paint, and its wheels have a fancy gold trim on them. A brass lantern hangs from each corner, and red drapes cover the tombstone-shaped windows on each side. A steel padlock secures the back door, hanging from which is a cheap wooden sign that reads, "Keep out."
So those wheels
The
look to
wagon
be about
radiates
6
an
feet.
aura of conjuration magic, and you cast Identify on it?
Grimfoot, you need to bust that lock.
It's magic, so I want to identify what it is.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
Nope.
And where are you at when I lock these tokens?
I also want to peek underneath the wagon because those wagon
I'm
wheels look
way
big enough
over
I
in
can
the
walk right
corner.
underneath.
On the other side of the tower.
I saw Chris token when I say that. Brrrr. I'm more than 20-foot diameter away. Or radius
Ross.
away.
Ross is just gonna go up to the front door and knock. See if
So-
Rictavio's home.
Yes, Sir Chandrastroy's just watching him mess with his wagon, wondering why they're not going to the front door with Ross and just knocking. Calling
So
out
this is a
Rictavio's name.
magical device, this entire wagon. And Javelda, you know the command word. Command words. A character who casts Identify spell on the wagon learns the command words needed to operate it.
Oh,
So you know
Oh.
10 words, but you don't know what they do. Is that how it works?
you have to try them all at once.
You just know the words. You don't know.
It's a little more
Like,
complicated
I
than
assume
Jeb
you know what
Jesse.
they do.
He and
Yeah.
Hall.
Yeehaw.
right? You know all the.
Whoa.
So if you sit in the driver's seat and speak the command word Drovash, you summon a pair of quasi-real draft horses, which are magically tethered to the wagon and can't be separated from it. Blah blah blah. We don't care about the details of the horses just yet. Um,
So now we got magic
you think
horses
there's
and a
some
magic wagon.
other magic going on here, but they're inside the wagon.
There's a door. I want to walk underneath it because, like I said, those wheels look like they're 6 feet off, so I should be able to walk without even bumping my head.
You might have to stoop a little bit and like check it out. There's a big back door with a padlock on it, and underneath. Give me a perception check. No, investigation. I'm sorry, investigation.
Okay, I'll take investigation any day. Oof.
It was a DC 12, so you hit your head and you're like, ow, and you come out, you're like,
Great.
it hurts. No, I need to see what DC is.
Can I use my inspiration on that?
Where's the.
Any D20.
So, the tower door, this is happening at the same time. Valtrex, or Ross goes up to the door. The tower door is made of iron with no visible handles or hinges. In the middle of the door is a large embossed symbol. A connected series of lines with 8 stick figures set around it. Carved into the lintel above the door is the word Kazan.
Do we recognize what that Kazan means?
That's the tower. The guy that built the tower.
The mage.
The
Oh, what's his name?
wizard Kazan. So,
All right. Yeah. Go
you
ahead.
knocked on the door, or did you not do it?
Well,
After you
I'm not
saw
gonna
the
knock
door.
because I see this thing.
So you're like,
What
Yeah.
is that?
oh, I'm not gonna knock.
Yeah.
There's a little
Yeah,
knocker. I was hoping you. Eek, 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 eek.
there is a knocker. I mean, maybe that the knocker is just a knocker, and that's how you open the door.
Why,
I'll
thank
just
you.
I'll
Well,
just
what are
call
those
out first
stick figures?
and
What?
see call out Rictavio's name and see if he answers. I know Sir
It's like
Destroyer already did that, but now we're closer.
dance moves.
Heck yeah.
What is that thing on the door there, Ross?
Yeah. Boom, chicka boom, chicka boom. Follow around.
All right, back at the wagon.
A
All right, so
nuclear
you
bomb
you
goes
figured
off.
out the horses.
Yeah, I wanted to
Uh,
use my inspiration on that investigation roll, but since you haven't given us the results yet. But
Your inspiration. Oh, you can re-roll it. Oh, you rolled better. Look at that.
much better.
You see on the bottom. It looks like there's some kind of like escape hatch, like maybe opens from the inside. I mean, you
From
haven't
the
seen a
inside?
way to open it. I mean, you're not super familiar with these kind of devices.
If you live in there, that's where you dump your
Uh,
bedpan, right?
Like you're not very
I-
roguish, you know what I mean?
I cast knock on it.
That would
What do
work.
you mean? I'm terribly roguish.
Better than
I'm-
roguish.
Hello?
You think you could cast knock on the door?
It actually opens in. You're like, whoa.
Ooh, cool.
And you're able to look up inside.
I smell first. Does it smell like anything nasty in there?
So you do smell like laboratory smells at first, like something like you would
Lavatory.
back
Lavatory or laboratory?
laboratory,
Okay.
not lavatory.
Laboratory. Like somebody's been
But
using
like
this as the lavatory.
you get the distinct smell of sulfur and bat guano.
Hey, real Kenya, come here.
All right, Rokina will go over there.
I'll show real Kenya.
Raccoon crawls under there and sticks her head
What
up
do you
in
think's
there.
under there? What do you think's in there? Let's go
What
in.
do I smell?
You smell bat guano and
Bats.
Well, I know bat guano is
sulfur?
useful because I like to cast fireball. So both are useful fireball components. So make sure
when
we
you
don't have
look
any
up in
light
there,
sources, no flame sources. We can go in and check it out.
you can see there's a inside the interior of the wagon. You can see there's a trunk. There's a wardrobe. You see laying over on the side. There's a lyre, a musical instrument.
Right.
There's a wooden cage with a chicken in it.
A live chicken
Yeah.
or a okay.
I see some manacles, a shovel, another wooden chest, some papers, a map pinned up to the wall, some journal pages. Like the wooden trunk has clawed feet on it. A bed. What else is in here? Where is there a map?
Does this stuff look like old and dusty,
No.
or does it look like it's been used recently? So I'm assuming
Oh, and
Rictavio's
you
been living in this thing.
definitely both think the place is trapped. Like, is somebody sticking their head up in there and looking in?
Yeah.
Who?
I mean, Javelta will.
Who gives me the perception check?
I'm not great on perception.
I'll look as well.
No, there's only room for one of you to look.
So I'll look first. He asked me to look first. So
Yeah.
So give me a
You're
perception
taller.
Grim steps back 10 feet.
check. Shit.
You're gonna want to step back farther than that.
Yeah. You want a little more distance. We're about to set off this portable nuke.
Valtrix, do you
Yeah.
feel the connection to your spells waning? Like you're almost forgetting one of your first level spell slots.
Forgetting one of my.
Yeah, like you would have used it for the day.
Okay.
Christopher.
You
Christopher
think
says
it's
good
coming
night.
from the tower direction.
All right. If I step back 5 feet.
It takes
Or-
a little
or
while,
10.
but yeah, you think if you stay up there long enough, you could lose a spell slot. Or two,
All right.
or more, or you were only up there for a minute or two. So, Ralkinia.
Okay.
This isn't the right button. This is the button I need. Does this say anything on it that's, yeah, there's all kinds of descriptions on this map. on the image. I guess I could have masked it out or something. But yeah, so there's there's not a lot of floor space still in this wagon. So when you stick your head up, it's just like, it's a small little compartment to get your head up in there. But looking at at the door, right? So um, you can see that the handle of the door has a wire looped around it. The back door that has the padlock on it.
Okay.
And you see the wire runs up and it's connected to a flask that obviously looks like maybe alchemist fire. You think that's what the smell is coming from? And then on the wagon, like interior walls, like decoration all the way around the wagon, is daisy chained link alchemist fire, uh, hundreds of bottles.
That's bad.
Do you think this thing is wired to explode dramatically and explosively, maybe even enough that it could damage that tower that it's next to?
Okay. I'll
And
come back
you
out.
think it could be more than just the door that's trapped?
There's looks less like a working wagon than it does a weapon. Hundreds of bottles of alchemist fire, all linked together to explode.
But it's a gift from Strahd. Van
Well, the
Richten.
inside of the wagon looked very used, like a hotel room. Somebody definitely looked like they had been using this wagon.
What's
There's
the
like,
trigger? You said it was a wire attached to the door handle?
There are multiple traps in there, yes. I say we leave it for now and go back
Yeah.
to the tower.
Yeah, don't touch the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah, about that tower. I wouldn't get very close to it. Not if you value your magic, Javelda. It seemed like it was sapping my energy. I think Grimfoot should go check it out. He never uses all his spell slots anyway.
this is true.
How do you know I don't use my spell slots?
Because you
'Cause
say
you
it all
always
the
say
time.
that.
You
Yeah.
always say I
God,
have
oh
He has
my
to
God.
cast
multiple
resist
slots
fear
left.
on himself all the time.
Do I
Always
really
scared.
always say that?
Every long
Uh,
rest. Wait, are you Sling Blade now? Is that
like
a little mustard on my
got
biscuit?
some mustard and biscuits. Mhm.
Them French
I
fried
can't
taters.
get French fried taters. Y'all to talk like that. You're just a boy. Uh, so I'm having a hard time like placing my token where I want it because
Yeah, it's
this
terrible.
it's jacked thing is going on. So knock on the door like everybody else has. Boom, 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 boom.
On the tower
Little
door?
pig, little pig.
All right, hold on. No one else has knocked on the tower door, so let's
Oh.
get
Not
back
yet.
to that. Do you use the door
Oh.
knocker?
Well, sure. If it's got a
Well,
door knocker,
sure.
why the hell wouldn't anybody use it?
I
Wow, what
mean,
knockers?
if it was like in the shape of fangs or something, you might not. But this looks like it looks like a normal door knocker, right? Except there's some.
Yeah.
Oh, when you pick it up to knock on it, you notice a few runes on it as you slam it down onto the door.
I do.
Like you feel them in
Uh.
your fingers, right? Like, oh, there's some runes in this. Knock, knock, knock.
Okay. And then I have to use danger sense or what?
Oh yeah, you got danger sense. That could come in handy.
I'm
Hold on.
kind of wondering that. Yeah.
Hold on, I got too many buttons open.
Are we
I
gonna
need
do a
to-
10-minute?
Yeah,
Cause
Can you
we
blow me
we
up
blew
after
right
I-
past it, right? We
Yeah.
just blew right past it.
I'm about to blow up. I'm telling
Right?
you, I really am.
Let's everybody move away from Grimfoot.
So,
like he was running away from us.
Anybody within 10 feet of the door when you knock on it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. But we'll get back to that after break.
Oh, we're just far enough away.
Because to be continued in 10 minutes. So I'm going to start a timer over here for 10 minutes ish. 10, 21, 56. That might be a little more than 10 minutes. It's a little bit 10 minutes, but not quite 11. And I'm going to put the slideshow on, and we're going to take a little break. I'm going to go get a drink, maybe a snack, use the bathroom, come back, and then kill the party. So hurry back. My players already left. They don't care. They're on break already. I'm looking for the bot, and here it is. All right, we'll be back.
fly in the cattle.
Well, how did the bird flu get in the cattle? Because farmers or ranchers realized they could get cheap feed by feeding the cattle chicken shit from chicken farms. And so the bird flu got into the cattle.
They could wait a minute. They
They
could feed
fed
cattle chicken shit.
chicken shit to supplement their diet because it was cheap and the cows would eat it.
Now, what fucking genius thought of that one?
Some economists who said, "Hey, we can save a buck on feed."
Especially chicken shit.
same-
Chickens
He
eat
was a
everything. They're horrible.
vegetarian too. He was the
Yeah,
whole guy
probably-
that eat more chicken thing.
Yeah, it's probably the same genius who came up with the idea of drinking raw milk, right?
Yeah, probably. Let's
Something
not
wrong with that?
pasteurize it at all.
Yeah, if only we had some sort of, process
What
that would
about the
make
first
milk
dummy?
safe to drink.
The first dummy who thought a lobster would taste good.
They do taste good.
Yeah, but look at it.
The bugs of the sea. I heard about one of the state senators who was going to
You could
vote
give
for
lobster away
raw milk.
when
and
this
then
town was
he-
founded.
He drank raw milk and he was too sick to attend the vote. He was hospitalized.
What do you got? A strawberry ice cream bar?
Strawberry shortcake.
Yeah.
Strawberry shortcake. Is that from Swans? Oh
I
yeah.
don't know who it's from.
Hey, Valtrix, what instrument does your daughter play?
My wife had him dumped in the deep freeze.
She plays the flute.
Does she play it well?
Yeah, I mean, not bad.
Is she passionate about it, or just something she does?
Uh, kind of in the middle. I think she has fun with it. She'll be doing it for a few more years at least, but I don't think it's like a beyond high school thing or anything.
What's
Terry
up,
Crews plays
Samarchi?
it, so
What was that?
Terry Crews plays it, so now
Terry
cool.
Crews.
Oh, there you go.
Isn't he double
Did you try
cheeseburger
out
man?
the piccolo, a little tiny version?
Isn't Terry Crews the double cheeseburger guy?
I don't know about that. But
He's
he's
the dude with the
on
dancing
America's Got
pecs.
Talent, and he's a big guy.
Big
Yeah,
muscle
he's
guy.
in
Flexes his pecs.
Mhm.
He's really
the
funny. He
longest
plays-
yard, and
yeah.
he's the double
Yeah.
cheeseburger
Yeah.
guy.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was he in Police Academy?
No, it was before his time.
That was way long time
He
ago.
was like
He was
5.
a linebacker.
He's been in a lot of stuff. So, is there a... No. Oh, there is a, it is here. It is, add to tracker. Oh. Oh, that means it goes in the party sheet too. If it's add to tracker, oh, it's worth no XP. No point in putting it in there now, is it?
What the hell?
I didn't make this shit up.
Having a
We have to
seizure
share
again.
experience with the wagon.
That's right.
At least you're not splitting it with the horse anymore.
Anymore, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you guys leveled
These
up.
horses for the wagon are magically
All right, so
summoned,
it's only
don't count.
it's only Grimfoot. So you like when you freaking knock on the door, like you touch the thing and you lift it up as it swings down before it even hits the door, right? This big iron door. You see like
Yeah.
little electricity just kind of like spark out of it for a second, and then the whole tower just lights up in lightning. And lightning just blasts out, sparks and shit fly 10 feet all around the tower, top, bottom, sides. And Javelda, you see like the lightning doesn't like quite like touch at the big gash that's open up there with the scaffolding. Like but it's still like, and you see Grimfoot get hit by this lightning. And you're not wearing any
after-
metal, are you? Armor? No, you're not wearing armor.
Mm-mm.
After laughing, Javelda will call out, maybe we should try the scaffolding?
Oh, so you got advantage because of
Danger sense.
danger sense. You're like, wait a second, something doesn't feel right here.
The hairs on the back of my neck started standing up.
Kept them away from the wagon.
You have spider sense.
My
Spidey
Spidey sense it.
That's right.
His hair
So
definitely
Chandra-
stands up as you take half of that. So, 19 points. What?
I'm gonna say that
Did
was
that not
cool.
do
Do it
half,
again,
or is
It
that-
Grimfoot.
didn't, yeah, it didn't
19
do.
is
Why
half.
didn't it do? No, it was 22.
And he had 3 temp hit points.
Right, so it should have been half of that. Why did
Should have
it
been
give you-
11 with 3 temp hit points.
That's weird.
Would take 8 damage, not 19.
I didn't see what the total. I got 19 first. All I see is damage effect 19. So, oh, it should say half in there.
Yeah, you had 3 temp hit
Or
points.
resisted, yeah.
The partially
yeah, plus the 3
absorbed.
temps. Yeah,
So it should
So
have
it'd
been
be
8
8.
damage.
I can adjust.
Yeah, I don't know. Why did I do half though? I don't understand.
Yeah, I
You
don't
succeed
know.
on a
Did-
save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The effect is probably configured wrong and doesn't have the and takes half
Half
damage on
on
a successful
success.
blah 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 worded correctly.
Made of metal. Yeah, there's something wrong there. When I'm hovering over it, it doesn't look right. Why are you licking me? What did I have? Oh, I just ate. I just ate a hot dog. My dog found out that it was on my finger. Wait, do you want to come up here? Oh, he wants to come say hi to you guys. Or
Why
see
are
if
you
I
licking
dropped
me?
any hot dog on the... Come on. Wait. You want to see hello?
That's got to be
You
clipped.
want to see hello? Look at this fat guy. Look at this fat man. Wait. Look at this little
That's
fat
the hot
guy.
dog.
He's not a hot dog, though. He's got regular sized legs. He's Chihuahua.
He's
Look
a
at that
chihuahua.
face. What? He went
That's
over
the
here?
biggest chihuahua I've ever seen.
Well, he's also
He's a giant.
red-tailed terrier, so there's that.
Oh, okay.
Rah, 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 rah. What?
So
Are
he's
you
a
gonna
mutt.
see-
Parker.
Who's that up there? Is there a puppy up there?
You see yourself.
I saw
Ah!
today
that
was
PK?
National Mutt Day.
Who is that?
Who is that? Whoa! He can't hear that through your headphones, I guess.
I don't care.
Good
I'm
headphones.
holding him. If I'm holding him like this, he's submissive.
No.
But if I let him go, he's fine.
There we go.
Oh.
The
Is there a
pack is
puppy up
calling
there?
me.
Who is that?
Yeah, bark at him. Bark at him. Banya's having a whole conversation with him.
All right, are you done? All right, we can't play D&D with you in my lap. Are you getting down?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, good boy. No, I'm not taking you out right now. Go way down. All right, you took your 8 points of damage, right? You fixed it? Did you fix it? Yeah, 8 points.
Oh, yes, I
It
did.
could have
yes.
been a lot worse. So, what do you do? Back up? Do you stay hanging out? It's still got lightning.
I turn around and I
the
go.
whole tower's still got lightning around it.
That's
Like,
not right.
Hair straight up.
Do
What
it
was
again.
One
Ernest
mohawk
T.
is
Worrell.
pure straight up.
Ernest goes to camp. Oh, I see what the problem is. This little old wire right here. Right here.
You didn't get a good knock on the door, you don't think, though. You're pretty sure you kind of let go of it, like, to jump out of the way of the lightning.
Hold on.
So
No,
if somebody
you
was
can knock it.
inside...
Octavio's not home, dude.
Yeah, if somebody's inside, you're not sure they heard the knock, so We might want to
Hey,
see if you
hey,
can knock
Grim.
louder, maybe.
Step back,
Yeah,
and
knock
I'll
again.
Yeah, knock
mage hand
louder. It was
knock.
cool.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, just step back a little bit, Grim, and I'll use the mage hand to knock.
Just don't use the knocker.
It
The
still
backup
served
for
its
more.
purpose. It let them know we're here.
Yeah, whoever's in there knows we're here, one way or
The
another.
tower's all
That's
lit up
true.
with electricity.
Yeah, I'm just gonna back up and yeah.
Well, we have the scaffolding, which I can't draw a proper thing anymore because the
With all
mouse
that
is all
lightning.
screwed up.
The arrow doesn't
think-
really work either. Damn it.
No,
So the only thing I did was
my mouse is like a square or two to the left of where the arrow is.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I don't even know if I downloaded that extension you told me about today.
The walk this way.
Yeah. So that's the only change that I've made. Maybe I don't.
No,
even
it
know
was
if I
No,
did.
it
Drake
wouldn't have
did
been that.
when I was
It's
working on
the
my
latest
Savage
update.
Worlds table today. So it's
So it's something
it's-
they did.
yeah.
Yeah.
They broke something.
The
of
errors
ours.
we're getting has nothing to do with an extension. It's deep into the client code.
Oh, they know about it.
I watched that walk this way video today. Looks cool.
Yeah, it's a cool little extension. It for those of you that don't know about the extension, it was published just a little bit ago, a few weeks ago. And basically, when it's your turn, and if you have the prone condition, it does a little pop up that says, "Hey, you're prone. Do you want to stand up?" And it reminds you, and then you can click it, and
Nice.
it also will check the effects that are on you, and then update your speed. So your speed will show, if you're at half speed or -10 speed or whatever.
So the
That's
important part
more for the DM, but
me as the DM though is, does it remove the effect when they hit yes, I want to stand up from prone?
I don't know. I haven't tested it
what,
yet.
That's
Yeah,
what,
that's the
because
point.
next round we got to go through this whole thing again, or I have to
Yes.
delete it. If I have to delete it anyways, then it's another extension I don't really need, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it does delete the effect, marvelous. Walk this way. Walk this way.
Is it free?
Yep.
Yes.
Free on the
Free on the
porch.
porch.
Who did it?
I haven't messed with it yet either.
Who wrote it?
Aerosmith?
Fizzerosers.
A guy named Ferrato.
Okay,
That
so
was
it's not
close. That was
anybody
from
we know.
memory.
Nos Ferrato.
I thought Run DMC wrote it.
Nosferatu.
4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Was that the right
Here-
rapper? I don't
Here's
know.
the link.
Was that
Sven,
Run
in
DMC?
the Discord?
Oh, I don't remember.
I got it right? No.
I just remember in high school some kid saying, "Hey, did you hear that new Run DMC song?"
I used to have some on my house speakers that played in the back of my car. I had 2 house speakers that I hooked up in my car and would play rap bass. Boom, 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 boom. It was a 1970 Bilico Sabre, so it had a little air volume. in it.
Yeah, I had a Pioneer cassette player and a Sparkomatic 7-track, 7-band EQ,
I had a
some JBL speakers.
300 square foot apartment inside my car. It was 300 square feet in there. See, there's a fridge and the console, where you lift the lid and has a record player and the 8-track and the stereo all inside. That's what it had in the glove box. You just open this thing. It's massive. I couldn't even roll the window down, holding on to the steering wheel and reaching over this way. That's how far across the car it was. I could roll down the window in my Ford Fiesta with my left hand and still hold on to the steering wheel.
Right?
But the LeSabre, no.
Oh, I had a '63 Buick LeSabre. Man, she was a choice ride. Had a 410 Wildcat motor in it.
Mine
Yeah,
was the
2-speed
Mine was the
transmission.
350 rocket motor, but it was still a little under horsepower for that car. It was
Yeah,
massive.
it was huge. This car
It
had
was
like 9 ashtrays in it. You could put 12 people in the trunk and get into the drive-in theater.
I literally had 5 tires in my trunk with plenty of room to spare. I had a whole complete set of tires for the car in my trunk that somebody gave me, 5 of them. And there was other room in there. The trunk was massive. It was gold. It was lovely. It was a lovely color with rust holes in the trunk. It was for air intake in case someone got locked in there because that's happened.
I bought this off of a lady whose husband got it for her birthday in '63 and had all of her original driver's licenses and they didn't have a picture on them. They looked like the old remember like before Xerox they had copy machines that got black crap all over you and stuff.
You
That's what the
smell it?
driver's licenses looked like. The car had 20,000 actual miles on it. Had the original white wall 2-ply tires
It was
that
only
were
driven to
in great
church on
shape.
Sundays and to the grocery store.
And special occasions, and that was the truth. And it was kept in a basement garage, so underneath the house. So it was just a sweet find, man. It was
My
a
sister
beautiful
has
car.
a '69 Buick Skylark with that story until it got totaled twice.
Oh, totaled twice.
Yeah,
Oh,
the first time it got totaled, she bought a whole new front end and had the
bought the
frame
car back from
straightened,
the insurance company.
put a rebuilt motor in it, got it back and primed it, and then we had a flood and it went underwater, and that was that. My sister was in the car when it went underwater, but she got out. That was a beautiful car. That was a pretty car. Um, so what are you guys doing? The tower's all like Christmas lights and shit. You're like, ooh, look, pretty.
Well, Grimfoot's going to knock on the
The
door again, right?
Sit and watch for a minute.
like, are you gonna reach through the electricity to do it, or you?
So it's still got
Yeah,
go
electricity
watch
going around the.
and see
There
what's
Yeah,
ain't no
the
way
happening.
in
whole
hell,
tower is lit up
Grimfoot's.
in electricity.
Just
He ain't the
hold
smartest
up.
guy in the world, but he's wise.
He's learned. He's learned.
He's
Well, how
learned.
fast does he learn from his mistakes, though? That's the question.
Don't try and jump into the wagon door and hide.
I got a +1 charisma, so I do it quicker than a guy with no pluses.
That's right.
Slightly.
Well, Javelda thinks we should wait and watch for a little bit, but then
Yes.
maybe try going up the scaffolding, the
Yeah, Javelda
fissure
thinks
in the
that
top.
somebody could climb up
Sounds
the
good.
scaffolding and not get shot by the electricity.
Yeah,
Did you try the mage hand? Do you want to try
I have
that
not
or
tried
not?
that yet. I was gonna let it. I want to observe for a little bit. I don't know if this thing is gonna get worse.
I'm just gonna go over here and lay in the grass and watch the light show.
Javelda, you still
Twitch.
have? You
Mm.
think you still have detect magic on?
I would definitely keep casting it.
But at
What do you
10
mean?
feet didn't
As
reach.
a
It's a
ritual, though,
ritual.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a ritual. So as it gets done, I would pause and recast the ritual. I want to have it on me.
Um, there is definitely magic on this tower, right?
I think that's
And you're
obvious.
getting a strong sense of conjuration magic.
Conjuration. Okay, it's summoning up lightning. Or
It's
something.
conjuring lightning. It's conjured. Or maybe the whole thing was conjured.
It's a lightning elemental. It's a what was that magic item? Darren's instant fortress.
It's a conjuration.
Yeah. Boom. Instant
It
tower.
looks kind of like this. I mean, you don't have the spell, but
Well, no. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe let's. I will try to mage hand the door knocker, standing as far back as I can.
30 feet. Like,
Yeah,
so the mage hand gets right up to the door and is
disappears.
dispelled.
Okay, I'll
What
resummon it.
Yeah, I tried to tell you there's something weird with the magic in there.
Thought you were just as confused like you are about religion.
Not confused, I just
Hmm.
don't care that much.
The difference. Not confusion, it's apathy.
Look, it's transactional, you know? I pray to him, he gives me magic powers. It's fine.
Prayed. Let's stay here for like 20 minutes and watch this lightning. If it doesn't go away, then we can maybe try the scaffolding.
Wait, 20 minutes? We have to keep these other fools entertained? What do you got? What are the rest of you guys going to do for 20 minutes while Javelda's like,
I'm laying in the grass,
casting
I'm gonna-
enjoying the
detect
day.
magic again, and I'm going to
I don't want to get close.
I'll be yelling, Rictavio!
You're wandering around, Rictavio!
Isn't he back at Valaki or whatever?
You hear a Swedish big horn go off, and it goes, Ricola, but no Ricavio. No Ricavio.
Ricola.
Ricola. After 10 minutes or so, the lightning goes away.
All right, Grimfoot.
And
Now here's
nobody's
your
come
chance.
out. Nobody's.
Nope. I mean, there's like birds flying around and shit like that, but nobody.
So
Yeah, Grimfoot,
Grimfoot,
it's safe
Nobody
now.
says.
Yeah, you already triggered the trap, so
Grimfoot grasps Search and Destroy by his metal collar and yanks him up to the front door and says, "You
No,
knocked
try
on it."
the scaffolding.
Try this rickety, ancient-looking scaffolding that's been here for a while. Climb up it. It looks.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. No.
All right, Javelda
what
will
is he,
try
like
the scaffolding.
450
Javelda's like,
pounds or something.
I have skills and I only weigh 48 pounds.
I have Featherfall.
the cat can do it.
Wait,
Yeah.
are you trying the scaffolding? I
can do
don't
it.
even know what the scaffolding does yet. What are you doing?
I'm very carefully climbing.
I'll go with her.
Rickety scaffolding is what it's called. Rotted wooden beams support the scaffolding, which groans and creaks with the slightest breeze. A series of ladders and platforms lead to a hole in the northwest wall on the 3rd floor, that makes it 60 feet up. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. Well, I have Featherfall,
Who's
so
going
I'm good
with you?
there. I'm gonna leave my backpack and stuff and say,
Valkina's going with her.
let me get up a little first, unless you want to go first, because that thing doesn't look like it can support a lot of weight. And I'm notably
Is it rickety
smaller.
because it's badly made or because it's so old?
He just said rotting wooden beams.
So old, okay.
Yeah.
Rotted wooden beams support the scaffolding,
Yeah,
which
so I'll
groan
watch.
and creak.
Got my bow out.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
watching.
this
Wait,
it looks
wait,
like
wait,
they've been
wait,
here
wait a
a
minute,
long
wait a minute.
time.
Grimfoot moves over here. So here, I got a better seat over here. Okay.
Hey y'all. Is that what you say? Hey y'all, watch this. Did you start climbing up? Who's
Hold
going
my
first?
beer. Watch. No,
Hold
I'm
my
watching
beer.
them climb. I'm not.
Javelda will.
No way.
Very slowly, very carefully.
All right, give
Take
me
20.
athletics check.
Athletics. Okay, I'm absolutely terrible at athletics. Yep.
All right, give me
Oh.
acrobatics.
Oh, lucky on there. I can't
All
do the
right,
pull up
so
necessary to get to the first level.
when you climb up to the first level, you're like worn out. You're like, and the thing's like shaking, and you punch through each board that you've grabbed like broke, and So it's a challenge to get up here, but you think you can continue?
All right.
Do you keep climbing?
Yeah, I'll huff and puff
All
for
right.
a
So
bit
when you
and
get
then.
to when you get about 30, 35 feet up, which is about halfway from where you need to be, Kenya looks up and says, "Can I come up now?"
Nope.
And you're starting to feel the scaffolding, like, do the sway
Okay.
as you get a
I'm
little
ready to
higher up.
jump
Well, I know you
at
have
any point.
Featherfall ready to go.
So that's primed and ready to go, and
Do
I'll
you have to
just
fall more than
there.
60 feet to make it work? No, it's
I don't
60
think so.
feet. No, you don't.
5 feet, I think. Yeah, I will
Um,
slowly and very carefully. I'll use the mage hand to help steady the scaffolding so it doesn't sway so much. I know it's only 10 pounds, but at least
yeah, it doesn't really have much effect.
it makes me feel better.
Every time it
Anyway.
gets close to the tower, it blinks out.
Ah, crap.
um, all right, so you climb up to rickety scaffolding. And you don't collapse it because you're not a fatty.
Nope.
Okay.
But I'm trying to
That's what it says in the module.
see. Pretty much.
The
Right.
character is a
Exact
fatty.
quote.
Well, it says if you weigh over 200 pounds. According to your mass, body mass indicator, you're a fatty if you're over 200 pounds. Unless you're like
Well, yeah, if you're 4
7
foot
feet
high.
tall, you're
Yeah,
fine. You're
so
fine.
I started to say I don't know about Valtrex, man.
But
He
your
looks like he
average
might not
height
make
person,
200.
200
But the
pounds,
other
you're
five
fat.
of us here, 200 ain't shit.
I'm trying to see where the hole is.
Phrasing.
Clip it, clip it,
Yeah,
clip it.
exactly.
No, honey, I was
Phrasing.
not. I didn't call you fatty.
That's
I
what she
That's
didn't.
said.
I
what
was talking to them.
that's what she
Why are
said.
you licking me? Where's the
What?
hole?
Ow!
What?
Ow!
That's right.
I can't find it. Keep clipping them.
When we got close, you said the scaffolding was on one side where a large gash had split the wall. So wherever that gash is what my assumption.
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming too. But I'm looking to see where that enters into the. Is
Right.
it the third floor? I think it's the third floor. It looks like the third floor to me.
Sure.
Rickety scaffolding.
That makes
Rotted.
sense.
A series of ladders probably to a hole in the northwest wall on the third floor. Okay.
There you
So
go.
when you climb up and or a gash in the northwest wall and a slimy black mildew on the walls. And you got
Ew.
light source? Or are you using dark vision? What you got?
Dark vision.
So you get disadvantage on a perception check, please.
Damn, whoever remembers that?
DMs that want to
Ha!
screw your party members who have dark vision. Bitches.
Oh, disadvantage. Sorry, let me roll it twice.
You take an 18 and you turn it into a 15.
15.
Still pretty good.
That's all right.
All right, so looking in this, in the middle of the room, you see a big hole in the rotted floor, like, and it's like a 5 foot big ass hole, and then there's also you look up and you can see that it's in the ceiling too. Like it's all rotted, like water's dripping. But you can see a chain in each corner of the room of the tower.
Okay.
I think there might be some kind of elevator system, maybe.
Does my mage hand still stop inside?
No, it doesn't make it inside. It goes poof.
Okay. There's still no magic. Well then that means my featherfall's not going to work.
Yeah. You're also starting to think that am I losing my first level? One of my first level spell slots? What's going on? I don't. I'm starting to forget what I memorized for the day. Maybe I shouldn't be so close to this
Okay.
tower.
Yeah. That floor, I don't trust that floor.
Which floor? The one inside?
The one inside. You said it looked all
Yeah.
rotted and wet.
Right now, you don't trust the floor or your magic to save you.
Yeah. Okay. I'll back out and get back on that.
Matter of fact, you're getting a little nervous that your magic might not save you this close to the tower.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go work my way down the scaffolding.
All right, give me another dexterity acrobatics. Oh, isn't that sweet? Isn't that sweet? Give me another one of those. So you like step
Can I
and you
catch
like
her?
crash through one of the boards, and you go to catch yourself, and you like grab a hold of another board, and it just crumbles to dust, and you go and you fall through like 2 floors. And give me an acrobatics check, Rakelda,
Rokina?
Rokina, Rakelda, Revelda. What was I gonna say? I don't know.
I don't know.
I was mixing
There we go.
Javelda and Rokinya.
16.
So I will allow you to catch her, but you
Nice.
will take half of the damage that she was going to take.
That's fair.
So does Featherfall not work?
No, it does not. You're like, it doesn't burn the spell slot though, the cantrip, the spell slot. But you're like, but because you don't really like fall very far. You don't even know if you could have kicked it because you just kind of like, fall 4 feet and then fall another 4 feet and fall another 4 feet. So you're not like falling as this thing is kind of collapsing as you fall. But roll 2d6. So you each take 5 points of damage as he breaks your fall.
Wow. Okay.
And
Thank you.
most of the damage that Rokenya took was probably like boards and planks and scaffolding.
Right.
She's heavier than she looks.
As
Like a cannonball coming down.
roll
I
me a
figured that's it.
percentile, and that's how much of the scaffolding you took out.
In the book, there's a picture of development.
All right, so a little less than half of the scaffolding comes down.
Okay.
The dust clears.
She's just very dense.
And
Compact.
Rokenya's
It's that dwarf blood in her.
Rokenya's licking the dust off of your hair and purring.
Got a lot
It's like
of
an
hair to
awkward
lick off.
moment that cats do every now and then. You're like, what? Why'd you just climb up on me and start purring and
Making biscuits.
yeah? Did you figure out who your patron is, Sven?
Yeah, you
We
told me.
discussed it last session, but
It's
briefly.
Snagglepuss.
Fluffer in his fucking hat.
Exit, stage left.
So that didn't work. Grimfoot, how about you just bum rush the door and bust it in?
How about we just leave this place alone?
How about
Yeah,
I mean,
wait, what? Yeah, what about those symbols on the front of the door?
Yeah, do the dance. Do, 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 do.
Yeah, it does look like Macarena.
Yeah.
Hey,
Like an Egyptian.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Just
So
follow the
it's
path.
up,
Follow the
down,
lines.
out.
One, yeah.
Yeah,
So
follow
which
the
one's
line.
first? The one
The top
with the
Pick-
arms pointing up, or the ones with the arm pointing down?
I'd
Try
say
that
the
one.
ones with the arms pointing up.
All right, I can't move too well in my armor, so Grimfoot's gonna have to do it.
It's just like a tribal dance that you're used to, so you should be able to do it really easy.
I'll do it for a gold apiece.
You'll do it for a Scooby snack?
I won't kill nobody for money, but I'll do the Macarena for gold.
I'll do the Macarena for a gold apiece. Okay, so Grimfoot starts with the arms up.
Wait,
Arm up.
so
up.
you go back up to this door that kind of shocked you, and everyone's like, "Stay
Yeah.
away! The magic is bad juju. Stay away!" And then you start doing the Macarena in front of the door.
It
again.
didn't hurt too bad. It didn't hurt too bad.
And
Break dancing.
what's your intelligence?
8.
That's what Javelda's there
An
for.
8.
To
So is there a
encourage him.
chance that you screw this up?
There's probably a really good chance.
I mean, the pictures are pretty clear.
I mean, they're stick figures. Grimfoot.
Well,
That's
Javelda
like
has
perfect.
to point out which one I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to do next.
She
Which
can
one I'm
Follow the
supposed to do.
line.
She could get about
1
3
and
feet
2.
from the symbol with her mage hand and point until it goes, you know. So
I'll find a stick nearby, or search hand. Let me borrow your.
a quarterstaff.
Got something in my
buck and a quarter,
inventory.
quarterstaff.
His gauntlet, man.
My
Borrow his
wand
gauntlet.
point
Make the
to-
finger
Now,
point.
one then now.
So is the
So-
stick figure facing you or facing away from you? That
All right,
makes a
so
difference,
give
right?
me an intelligence check with advantage. And the DC's only
Okay.
an 8.
Your inspiration. You already have advantage, so.
All right, so good. So you successfully
Ding, ding, ding. The light goes on
you
over his head. Ding,
successfully
ding, ding.
do the Macarena
one was a
in
5.
front of this door. What
And the
happens
wagon
when you-
blows up. That
what
was the
happens
trigger.
when you do the Macarena
Probably not a
in front
damn
of this
thing.
door.
You look like a
Uh,
fool.
The lightning turns on and you
Grimfoot
hear a
looks like
laugh.
a
Magic mouth
fool.
appears and says, "Arriba,
Gotcha.
Macarena!" And nothing happens. No.
Hey, Macarena.
Yeah, the magic mouth appears.
Let's see. The
Ha
door
ha,
is magically
dumbass.
locked and trapped, and the symbol on the door is the key to disabling the trap.
Well, that's not a very good trap, is it?
Well, no, I figured it out, didn't I? I did, didn't I?
Ooh.
Shoot, if you could figure it out, anybody can get in here.
All right. So
That's right.
Yeah, I'm
I
starting to
figured
think
it
this
out.
wasn't a wizard's tower at all.
the anti-magic area that's been affecting you guys is also disabled
Oh,
as
Nice.
the door goes
even
clunk,
better.
clunk,
Nice.
and kind of unlocks as you complete the Macarena.
Well, cool.
Let's see. Each stick figure embossed on the door has different position arms, either bent up, down, blah blah blah. The lines of the symbol on the door reveal the proper sequence. The dance can be performed in one of 2 ways. A creature must trace the path of the line starting at either endpoint. All 8 sets of arm positions must be performed, with no repeats for the sequence to be complete. If they're done out of order, then something happens. I'm just letting you know. If you want to try it out of order, then you might get experience points.
You also
Ooh, I
might
like
have to roll up a new
experience.
character.
You might. No, I don't think you'd have to roll up a new character. You just would.
No, if the door opened
We
up,
would-
Grimfoot walked on inside. You go ahead and try
You
it.
guys
Do
would
it
hear
wrong
something
there,
similar to
Sergeant.
this. That's what you guys would hear if you. But Beyond the door is a vestibule with a tattered curtain a tattered curtain that conceals something beyond.
There's a vegetable with a tattered curtain in here.
All right, so let's what do we do here? We open the map. I can take the trap
So I'm
door
I'm
off.
gonna make sure I recast detect magic now that the magic suppression is off.
So you're gonna spend
Mhm.
10 minutes as everyone else goes through the front door?
I'll go inside and then cast it.
Okay.
Hey, it's dark in here.
Hey, it's dark in here. Yes, it is.
Somebody turn on the light.
Somebody put the spot in the wrong place. The flagstone floor is strewn with debris, and a few old crates stand near the east wall. A torn curtain to the south partially obscures the tower vestibule. A 5-foot square indentation in the center of the floor contains 4 pulleys attached to taut iron chains that stretch up through a similarly sized hole in the rotted wooden ceiling. Standing next to the chains are 4 tall clay statues.
Is that a rutabaga?
Are they magic?
What kind of
Yes,
vegetable is it?
I'll cast identify on them.
they are golems.
Are they
Clay
attached to the
golems.
chains?
They look like they're holding onto the chains.
Yeah, all right. So how do we get him to go?
What are the chains attached to again?
The chains run up to the 4th floor,
I'll look up.
and they run all the way back down to the 1st floor, and they're attached to some kind of square wooden platform.
Okay, and where's the platform now? Up on the 4th floor?
Top or bottom?
Uh,
It's the one that Frankenstein
Yes.
Yeah.
raised
Right.
up in.
For the lightning.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
the platform is down on the ground, like where you guys are at.
Nice.
It's right there.
The enemy's platform is
I
down.
can't point to nothing. Let me point to the wrong spot, and then it'll show up to the right spot.
And there's a bunch of clay golems here.
It-
Like,
Yeah, those 4
They're a
are
dumbwaiter.
golems.
well, but they don't. Does it look like they're the ones that pull the chains, or are they what he's been experimenting on, trying to get? You
You
know,
said they're
I'm
holding the chains.
okay. Okay.
What's the magic word to get him to go
Step
up?
on the platform. Up?
So realistically, how many of us can fit on the platform?
5-foot square? All of you?
Yeah, but you put
Since we're not in combat, just hug.
Grimfoot on the bottom with Sir Chan Destroy on his shoulders, and then Rost on his shoulders.
We're going
then-
vertically.
Oh, if you're
My-
in combat, yeah, you guys could stack yourselves on top of each other so you're not inside of each other's square. I'll
could do
allow
it.
it. All of you would have -5 and disadvantage to all your attacks. So,
We're all squeezing.
and you're all squeezing. Yeah, same thing. You can only get disadvantage once.
Constitution
Developed.
check to see if we have pass gas.
No, but you think, the size of all of you could fit into the elevator, but you're not sure what the weight capacity is. As you look at Grim when he gets in, he's like, "What?"
Just don't step on the floor if we
And
stop
then
at the
Search
third
and
floor.
Destroy's like, "Hey, armor's heavy. What do you want?"
Maybe check those crates. Anything magical there?
The crates in
Scraps
this
on 'em,
room
or-
are all empty.
Okay.
It's important that they had them in here, though.
They were a distraction. To the top.
They're heavy yarn and needles in them. They're so crates.
Well, all get in the thing, and you're like, okay. You don't see any buttons or anything.
I start gesturing with my hands at the golems. Oh. In every language I know.
Boy, it's cramped in here with a bunch
Is
of
there-
clay golems in here too.
Is there anything else on the walls or anything? Any kind of symbols or buttons or anything?
Oh, you get out of the elevator and start looking around?
Yes.
You're not finding anything that makes any sense for this elevator.
Raise the elevator.
There's some kind of
Go up.
I
tapestry.
need a light.
Is the only weird thing.
I can't see anything.
Oh, what is the
And look at the
tapestry?
Tapestry.
Show.
It has a symbol of Kazan on it. Kazan.
Kazakhstan.
It's a big K with a Z formation through it, like a triple Z. And
Allah
three
Kazam.
snaps. And 3 steps.
3 snaps in a Z formation.
Snap. Nice. Try doing
Allah.
that. Maybe
Kazam!
that'll activate the golems.
Kazam.
How many? Are there 2 chains?
4.
4.
One
One
in
at each
each
corner.
golem's hands. And it looks like somehow these golems raise and lower this platform that you guys are standing in, or 3 of you are in, or something.
My
Start
identify
trying to
spell didn't give
destroy.
me any command words.
Go there and tickle that
On the
golem's ass.
golems?
Yeah.
No. You think the golems might be able to understand what you're saying?
Could you please raise the platform to the 4th floor? Hold on!
The platform starts shaking, the golems start pulling on the chains, and the thing's like, it starts jostling back and forth. Who's going for the ride?
Well, Javelda was on it when she
Grim
said it.
was
She's
on
grabbing
it.
onto one of those chains.
I mean,
going,
it's not
"What
like
the
super
fuck?"
fast or anything. If you're not in the elevator and you want to get in the elevator, you can still
I'm
do
gonna
so.
climb.
Yeah,
You're gonna
I'll jump in.
climb.
Are you gonna wait till it goes up and then climb afterwards, or are you gonna try to climb ahead of it, or
No, I'm climbing the wall, and I'm gonna try to be in front of it.
like it's staying above it?
Yes.
There's a
I have a
floor
climb
in
rate.
All right,
between.
so these walls are 20 DC to climb.
I have a
Oh,
climb
you have a
speed.
climb check.
Just never used it, so.
It's just difficult terrain for you.
Chink.
Right. Yeah.
Chink.
The
it
elevator
shouldn't be.
is not, and I say it capital wise, is not a smooth ride, right? At some point you thought you were gonna fall. You kind of peed a little. And it only moves like 5 feet around, so it's not very fast. So you easily can climb ahead of it.
Okay.
The golems don't appear to be working in conjunction with each other very well.
Not coordinated.
Well, it's like something's weird about them. Like,
What did she say? It's something about get in step, my tits are falling off.
so what did you say?
History of the World Part 1.
Take us to the 4th
I see.
floor? Is that what you said?
That's what I said, yeah.
All right, let's go to the 4th floor. Unlike the levels below, maybe we should go through the 2 levels before you get it to the 4th floor.
Okay. 2nd floor, then 3rd floor, then 4th floor. Pause for 2 seconds to read the narrative at each floor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, the 2nd floor. Dust and cobwebs fill this otherwise empty room. The wooden floor of which is badly rotted and partially collapsed. There's a 5-foot square, chains in the elevator. Okay, that's the second floor. Third floor, time and elements have all but destroyed this chamber, leaving a gash in the northwest wall and slimy black mildew on the walls. The wooden floor is completely rotten and has begun to fall away in places. There's a hole in the ceiling and a hole in the floor. Everything looks weak, looks like it's going to fall apart, and you guys are going up higher and higher in this elevator. And you're looking into each of these floors, and like most of the floor's missing, it's all rotted out, the ceiling's falling in, you're going higher and higher. And it hasn't gotten any better, right, as you guys started going up. And when you get up to the fourth floor, unlike the levels below, this room shows signs of recent habitation. And although the place reeks of mold and mildew, it has plenty of creature comforts, including a cozy bed, a desk with matching chair, bright tapestries, a large iron stove with plenty of wood to feed it. Light enters through arrow slits as well as through dirt-caked windows with broken shutters. Other features of the room include a standing suit of armor and a wooden chest. Old wooden rafters bend under the weight of the tower's roof, which has somehow remained intact. Mounted to the rafters are pulleys around which hang iron chains that support the tower's elevator, platform, and all of y'all fat asses. I guess there's a one of these things. A button I could push to help everybody out. Like that. And that. Does that help you?
Nice.
Oh yeah, nice.
All right, you can all drag your tokens up to the fourth floor.
Maybe.
Not till search hand moves.
Now I got an error message.
Yeah, I did too. Again.
Mouse position.
All right, so when you guys get off the elevator into this room, you can see lots of things. The armor is the biggest thing that you see in here. Chest. You also smell lavender from somewhere.
Has it been 10 minutes?
Lilac and gooseberries.
Ever? Like since you guys entered Barovia? Yes.
Detect
Since we
magic.
started moving up the ladder? I mean, the elevator?
5
Did it take
minutes
10 minutes?
around, or 5 feet around, it's 80 feet. I don't think it took 10. No way it took 10 minutes. No
It's like a
way.
minute and a half.
Yeah.
Caesar got
Zelda,
ahead
is this statue going to attack us?
I don't know. Is it magical?
Yes.
Possibly don't touch it.
Grimfoot is already touching it.
Wait,
What?
what do you mean? How is
Quit
he
molesting
touching
that
it?
statue.
Isn't he standing
is
by
that
the
what that
statue
is?
right there?
What's with that damn that thing? That thing? Yeah.
Quit
That
molesting
statue?
the statue.
Yeah.
Don't touch it, Grimfoot.
I couldn't wear that anyway. Look at that lens. That's for a little Ricky Dink guy like you. Search and destroy.
Yeah,
your
it's not as
trail.
big as you are, Grim. The armor isn't. It looks like it may fit a smaller size person.
They just couldn't resist jabbing at search and destroy over that one.
Does it have a little tag? Property of Kazan.
Would it fit? Is it plate?
It's got a little
What
name
kind
tag.
of magic?
I say we build a fire.
Is it like the typical kind of magic you'd find on a magic weapon? Or is it a different kind of magic? Like an undead knight is going to pop out of it.
What magic is
Grimfoot
that?
starts
What
making a
school is
fire.
that?
I don't know, necromancy or...
It doesn't have any necromancy. Definitely would have whatever magic animates armor.
Oh, okay.
What school is that? That's the one it is. Wait,
Abjuration.
I did a whole thing
Yeah.
one time of all the schools, and I made a module, and I don't know what I did with it.
I'm gonna
There
take
you
my
go. See,
net.
that's why D&D
DM
players
Brian
should
says-
always have chatters, because they know
Yeah.
stuff. DM Brian says it's invocation. See?
Yeah, invoke.
Ta-da!
That's right.
Nice.
Yeah,
Invoke.
I'm gonna take my net and wrap it around the arms and the weapon of the statue.
Well, he's doing that. I want to look at the desk and see if maybe.
If you start to like restrain this armor, it
Mhm.
possibly could react. It's what Javelda
It's a
tells you.
chance I'm willing to take.
Javelda is going to talk to the statue, to the armor suit of armor, and say, "Are you property of Kazan?"
You see like energy start sparkling through the armor, and it
Okay, back up.
reaches, it shrugs off the net that is that Rakelnia's trying to get around it, and it takes like 2 steps forward right towards Javelda, and turns and bows right at your like right in front of Javelda.
You said the magic word.
Oh,
I did.
shit.
It's butler armor.
Yeah, it's like unseen servant, except you can see him.
It makes a lot of noise.
Okay.
Clank, 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 clank.
It's a very
clank.
noisy unseen servant.
Here
Scene
comes your
servant.
tea.
Scene
Clank,
servant.
clank, 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 clank.
Okay. Just stand there for a minute while we
Have him
figure out
build
what
the
the heck
fire.
is.
It's an Iron Man suit.
So the command word for this armor is Kazan.
The wizard. Okay.
Does Kazov
Let's see.
make it
Just
stop?
to get the
Kazan.
the armor must follow the commands of the one who activated it. If 24 hour passes without its receiving its new instructions from its controller, the animated armor becomes incapacitated until someone reactivates it. If it's
Okay.
reduced to 0 hit points, the armor falls to pieces and is destroyed. So, I think that requires pets. Is that what we're doing? Pets? Javelda?
I got a pet.
Pets. It's used to
Pet
be friends.
animated armor. Damn.
Let's see. I gotta put in a combat tracker first, or give it to you first?
No.
Give it to you first.
Put
Are
it
you gonna-
in. Yeah.
you gonna
Put it
leave
on my.
Octavio
on
and
you.
no?
Okay, that made the copy of it. Okay, I get it.
Then
And
drag it
open
from me to the combat
and
tracker.
then
From the
make sure
Kyoshi.
it's okay. It looks okay.
Has
It
images
looks
and all that.
okay. It looks okay. Yeah, it looks. And it's got images and to the combat tracker. There it is. Let me put
Well,
it
that's
on.
cool.
Put it there. Oh no, I did that wrong.
Oh, it's right next to me on the map. That's
Yeah,
cool.
but
in the
That's not
2.5D mode.
I drug it. The NPC
Oh.
there. Hold on. Let me delete that. I need to drag it from the combat tracker onto the map. Okay, now it's over there where I didn't want to put it because it doesn't drop on the map where you drag it either. Something's broken.
Can we name it Search and Depart?
No, search and rescue.
Well, I guess it's time to go to bed because my lights just went off. They're like, screw you guys. It's like 11 o'clock. Get the hell out. Time to go to bed.
You don't have to go on, but you
Well,
can't stay.
my lights know what time I normally go to bed, so that's what it does. All right, so we got a couple more minutes of poking around here. We found a suit of armor. There's also a wooden chest over here. Where's the chest? I don't see a
Right by
chest.
Sir
Oh,
Chan,
there it
just
is.
right at the
Right,
foot of
It's
the
at the end of the
bed.
bed.
right.
Yeah.
Look, I can point. I can point. I can point. I don't know what
That
that
armor
looks like
looks
to you guys.
really cool in a 2.5D mode.
Who
Is
wants
the
to
chest
mess
locked?
around with the chest?
Is it magical?
The
I'm
chest?
s-
No. The chest is not magical.
Is it
I want to
locked?
check out the desk, not the chest.
Damn it.
Sorry.
The desk. Uh, so there's like on the desk there's like a whole bunch of like burned little pieces of paper. It looks like somebody, I mean, if when you first walk up to it, they kind of blow around a little bit. You're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And you start looking at them, and it looks like somebody's trying to put together, like somebody burned some stuff, and they were trying to piece back the stuff, but you can't make heads or tails out of what it all is.
Is it
There's
like
also a
paper?
rolled up map. Yeah, the burnt pieces
Okay.
of paper. You see one page that you can kind of make out stuff on, and a map, a rolled up. You think it's a map rolled up?
Ooh. I'll open it up. What is it a map of?
It's a map of your mom's house. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, man.
You're like, wait. It's a rolled up map of Barovia.
Don't know why anybody would need this. Everyone knows where she lives.
They didn't provide the map, the rolled up map of Barovia, but that's what it is. Did the DM make one? Like a while ago? I remember a little bit. No, not player notes. Not assets. Images. One of these buttons. I'm trying to memorize the things, and I haven't done a good job. I thought I made a Barovian map. You guys find a map that looks like this. How's
Yeah,
that
good
work?
map, Drake. Good artwork.
Shocking.
Man.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Wait, I can fix it up a little.
Is there a green dot on this map somewhere?
Says you are here. Yeah, it's right up here.
It's not always made out and everything. It may be like
Like the Marauders map from
blurry.
Harry Potter, it shows where you are on it,
Mm-hmm.
where
Right.
you go.
No, it's not that fancy. I was gonna put water on it, but it didn't work, so it wasn't funny. And I'm not sticking with it much longer. Because I want somebody to mess with the chest before we leave. Come on, mess with the chest. Mess with the chest. Mess with the chest.
I want to look at the
Nut.
stove.
All right, I'll mess with the chest. God.
There's wood. There's wood. There's some wood over by the stove. Lots
Is
of
it
wood.
locked?
How do you check to see if it's locked?
Mage
I'll
hand.
Yeah, use the
Wait,
mage
I'm
hand on it.
asking
Let me get away
the
from it.
person who is asking if it's locked, standing 10 feet away, going, "Is it locked?"
I, with my foot, try to just see if the lid opens a little bit.
So as soon as you like touch your foot to it, you get your little toe touched to it, and you lift it up a little, you realize it's not locked at all, and there's a large amount of lavender aroma like coming out of it now that you've kind of creeped it open. You're like, whoa, that's a lot of lavender. And you flip it open, and you kind of lean forward, and you look inside there. There's a head looking at you.
Ah!
Just a head. A
Do you
Vistani head.
recognize him?
A Vistani head?
No, you guys don't.
A friend of ours?
No, you
Yeah.
don't recognize him.
Rick
But
Tavio!
his flesh has like a waxy complexion, like he's been embalmed or something.
Oh, so it's like an old.
So it's not Ricky.
It's not like fresh blood.
What's your name?
No, you don't see any like blood.
Who's got that speak with dead stuff?
Is that you, Kazal?
Is that Ravin or what was his name? Kazan. Kazan.
Kazan.
Is that you, Kazan? Hello.
He looks definitely Vistani, so you're not sure if Kazan was Vistani or not.
Well, after a long rest,
got
I
a
can
little-
cast Speak with Dead.
A little Vistani mustache, I guess.
And
Take it
locate
with us.
object.
Well, there's a bed here.
Yeah.
Gotta make a list. Locate
Right.
object. Speak with dead. I can speak with dead.
They just don't talk back.
Exactly.
That sounds like a problem for next week.
Yeah,
Yes,
I won't
it
be here
does.
next week, so I guess you guys have to remember.
Only spell he memorizes is healing word.
Caesar does, because Caesar gets to run your character.
I might not be here next week.
Okay.
We might not be
I,
gaming next week then.
Yeah.
So that's
I
how
will
your
know-
might not may happen. So you might need to let us know sooner than later.
Well,
When will you know for
Uh,
sure?
I'll tell you offline when we close the stream.
Oh, okay. You don't announce that you're having hemorrhoids removed and you're not sure if you can sit?
I wish it was that easy.
I wish it was that easy. Oh, God, that's bad. But anyways,
Right?
I wish I was having hemorrhoids removed over this bullshit. But we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna see if there's somebody we should go raid. How does that work? There's a button somewhere. See if there's somebody over there. Yeah, this button's here now. So apparently, when there's people that are following you. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go raid. Cyberpunk Red. I was looking, by the way, at I was thinking about running a new rule set, and I was looking at Fallout. And I kind of thought about it, and then I was talking to Dominic Super Teddy, and he kind of twisted my thought process into Cyberpunk. That might be kind of cool.
Okay.
But he didn't do
You
Cyberpunk
don't want to try
rule
Savage
set?
Worlds?
I've already done
have a
Cyber.
Savage-
I don't want to run Savage Worlds now.
Okay.
It's too D&D-ish. I want something way like Fallout, Cyberpunk, at least like totally not even close. But we're gonna go raid somebody playing Cyberpunk Red. No, I didn't want to do that. I pushed the wrong button. Hold on. I'm getting there. Okay, here we go. Cyberpunk. Start raid. We just need like 9 seconds and then we're out of here. So, but they're using Fantasy Grounds to play Cyberpunk, so we're gonna check it out. And then I got 2 more players that we might need from those guys. We can steal players. All right. Say goodnight,
There you go.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Later.
Thank you, Drake. Appreciate it.
Um.